That's going to be a good one.
Indeed.
I mean, that's not really stating much. These two are very, very good players. Pulse a little bit less of the veteran
Oh
here.
wait, no, sorry.
Oh, it's pure
right.
and
Oh, this is
Getrekedyo.
correct.
Oh wait, pure. Oh my god, dude. I'm
Two.
just not gonna bring us into any more matches. I can't lose tonight.
It mixes everyone. I do the same thing.
Mix. Super
Oh,
schmick.
dude, save me.
But yeah, just as a friendly reminder before we get too far into this match, this is the donation match for the next 2 hours. So again, any of your donations are basically going to get doubled. If you can contribute $10, $20 will be added to the donation goal, $20, $40 will be added, and etc. So big ups to everybody that's contributed already, and looking forward to more.
Yes, please do it now. And strike when the iron is hot. Double donation. Gonna help everyone out. So this is our winner semifinals in top 8. So this is our match in top 8. Both the players did advance, and the winner here will be on a winners finals. Right now, Pure is looking great. We're not seeing the Pocket Kenshi come out for the first game like he did versus Vision. Pure is going just straight into business here.
And with it being $1,000 pot, that top 3 is looking pretty good.
Oh yeah. It's a shadow kick coming out so fast. You're not ready for it. It's knock you behind. And now I love that setup with the projectile there, where in this game, like every knockdown is like a hard knockdown, so you have like a certain amount. You have a long time to really just kind of lock somebody down to something that's super plus, like Ashrah's projectile. So if you don't interrupt it, you better hold whatever she's throwing out afterward. If you're forced to block it, just keep blocking.
Ooh, hang on a minute. We're getting cheeky with it. Those low hats. And straight up 2-1, just hitting raw on its own. Now, a good situation for Cage in theory, having the corner pressure, but I think just walking up the backwards movement, I think we're always keeping Ashrah's armor in our mind.
Yeah, but Cage's shadow kick can usually hunt it down, once you block it, even if she's on the other side of the screen. He's right there in an armored shadow kick. Trying to keep it safe there with that Kung Lao low hat. This time not called out here with Ashrah's armor, but so she gets out of the corner, gets the hit, and gets to apply pressure. Getrekedyo finding himself in a bad spot. Wait, doesn't go into the whole combo, but doesn't matter. Finds the pickup a little bit later. Getrekedyo on some last legs here.
And that's a pickup. Oh, hello, breaking news. All right. I totally missed it. I caught the second half of that breaking news. I can't read.
It's too small. We're trying.
I was looking for it.
I think that was the Titaniumtigerzz top 8 against Koisy.
Ooh. That's actually going to be a really interesting match, I think.
Koisy, Titaniumtigerzz, Getrekedyo, and Pure.
Yeah.
That's a really fun match. I'm looking forward to the next match then in that case.
Yeah, Titaniumtigerzz, even though like we've been seeing like a huge shift in focus for Titanium, like for like tournaments. I feel like when he was playing casually, like during MK11, you see Titaniumtigerzz playing all these different characters, but this time around it's just Kenshi and Ashrah, like just focusing on those two just to cover pretty much any matchup.
They're just taking things incredibly seriously too.
Yeah.
I'm just understanding that, look, I'm going into this new game and I have what it takes to do well. And if you do well in a new game, who knows what kind of doors that could open for you as a competitor. Especially seeing as you create content, you stream. If you're in Tiger's case, there's a lot of streams going on. So, not too bad. But coming back to this match, though, I think it's looking pretty nice and split down the middle. But Pure is just looking very confident against this Cage. Just assertiveness, which I think there's a degree of that you need. Sadly, though, oh, wait a minute. Oh, the patience and the punish. That armor is so good. I was going to say, you made that first mistake. You tried to anti-edge on Cage's jump kick. Foolish.
Yeah,
You're
no.
never anti-air in that.
Yeah, it's got a very great horizontal hitbox, and
I think
you
it's
know,
the best jump kick in the game. I think. I can't
Very
think of a better jump kick.
very good. Take confirmed here by Pure, recognizing the uppercut hit, recognizing that it's time to cash out, time to hit it big. Sareena, oh, so Sareena. So that's the thing with that Kung Lao hat when you're going up against Sareena. Is if you get hit by the Sareena double rang, you have to hold the hat a little bit longer so Ashrah can't combo. Because if you let that hat go too early, it's gonna hit Sareena, and then Ashrah gets the combo anyway. So what I'm seeing here is a little bit of lack of matchup knowledge here. And it's not specifically, you know, your character to character. Like, even though your cameos are just 3 or 4 different moves, like that's something you do against that Sareena cameo. And it's not just for Ashrah, it's for anyone. So yeah, you have to recognize I got hit by double rangs. I'm holding Kung Lao hat while I'm getting hit, and I have to keep holding it. You know, a lot of people like letting it go right away so that it can recover faster, but you know, you would rather keep yourself somewhat safe from getting full combo punished. You want that Kung Lao hat to make contact with Ashrah and not Sareena, because Sareena's job is done. The rangs are out, they're coming back, they're gonna hit you, you're gonna go for a full combo unless that Kung Lao hat can protect you for that one last little bit. So I want to see that adjustment.
Get Wrecked. There was a bit of a gap there because Get Wrecked was for a bit hovering over Liu Kang. Has gone back to Johnny Cage though, but I think there was maybe a possibility to change character here that didn't quite go through. But last chance
I
now.
like Cage for this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Johnny Cage has like everything,
Yeah.
but I feel like Ashrah has that you know, that little bit of range where, you know, her buttons are gonna actually make contact, where Johnny has to, you know, commit to dashing forward, commit to some kind of advancement. That could have been a lot worse for Get Wrecked. So he's lucky he got out of there with just a down post, because Ashrah could have gotten full combo punish, but instead Get Wrecked finding the corner carry, go to the other side for the safe jump here, jumping. Well, no, that's it. Sareena tagging Johnny Cage. Yeah, absorbing all this, the overhead, super plus projectile, beautiful breakthrough.
Two really good breaks back to back there. Oh, that feels bad.
He's trying something there. I mean, I don't know if it's just like a shadow kick, knock her down, but
Yeah, I think it's armored shadow kick. But probably not coming out fast enough there. Also, one of the few that can actually do something about her wake up with shadow kick as well.
I gotta tell you, I think Pure has been playing so clean and efficient. That match point now, 1 round away from minimum top 3 finish. The delay still chases it down.
Yeah, so-
max range and also punish. That's really good.
it's crazy that that safe jump works anywhere. Like, it doesn't have to just be in the corner. All it changes is if you're gonna neutral jump or jump forward. But you know, you still apply pressure on that wake up timing, and it helps you recognize if they delayed it. It helps you recognize if they armored through it. In this case, it's Ashrah going to the other side, and then you shadow kick to, you know, make her hurt a little bit for making with that armor.
Good defense right now. 2-1-4. Going into yet another 2-1 here. That fast knife coming right back out. However, though, because we were still waiting on the cooldown for the double knives, that single knife is doing nothing for fast cooldown. That's one of the issues, you know, when you go for a slower cooldown move and then you go to a fast one, it doesn't change it.
Yeah, I almost thought that that was like a bug, but it's. I think that's how it's intended to be. That
For
if
sure.
Yeah.
Because you could just do a slow move first and then do a quick one to give it a fast cooldown, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's the worst when you accidentally call anything out except for Kung Lao low hat. Like, you
Yeah.
just want low hat. That's
Yeah. Just when I see a Kung Lao player accidentally do the spin or a teleport, I'm like, your biggest punishment is no low hat for you. Oh, that overhead. All that. Get Wrecked was so close in that game, and then an overhead out of nowhere. And before you know it, it's going to be pure as one of our winners finalists.
You know what gets me about that overhead from Ashrah is that the startup animation looks like a normal jump. So like when I see it, I'm like, oh, here comes a normal jump. I have plenty of time to anti-air this. I have plenty of time to like back up. Oh wait, no, it's a super fast overhead and I'm getting hit. You know what I mean? Like it just kind of that's what goes on through my brain when I get hit by it. I don't know if you guys like feel the same when you.
I definitely used to before I picked her up. Not to mention her tutu looking just like an overhead was such a huge issue for me for a long time as well. She's so visually tricky when you kind of like are unfamiliar with her. So yeah, I definitely know what you mean.
So was it just you getting frustrated and you're like, I gotta play this character so I know what she's doing? She's good, but I feel like a lot of people don't see the gaps and the holes right away.
I picked her up because ironically Melina was my main and Ashrah was my secondary deception, so I kind of wanted to echo that.
Yes, I agree with that.
And look at this bracket. This bracket is cooking up to be something crazy. Update on Dragon's End, going on to fight the femboy handler.
I was really hoping you wouldn't say it so we could force Ketchup to say it.
I'm not saying it. And I tell you what, I'm not saying it on a bloody charity stream, I tell you that much.
It is what it is. We'll just like start abbreviating.
4 a.m. for me.
Look, man, they
TFH.
they deserve they earned this top 8. Okay, the least you can say.
Hey, look, I'm not
their
saying
name.
that. I'm not saying. I mean, look, I'm not denying that.
They earned it by handling business throughout the bracket.
Let's see if they can handle Dragon. I don't know. I don't know.
I refuse to be a part of this conversation.
Again, huge shout outs to all you guys who have donated. The double donation is in progress right now. That means your donation is going to be matched. Your $10 is going to turn into $20. Your $20 is going to turn into $40 to help these families that are, you know, devastated by their children having these rare diseases. This is a really good cause. You know, we got to see Raiden here, you know, on the stream. We got to meet the baby that's fighting so hard for everything. You know, there's so many things that we take for granted in this world. Yeah. So any amount that you guys can donate, whether it's a little or a lot, will go a long way. Will help families because they need all the help that we give them right now. So let's be the best FGC that we can be. Let's be the best community that we can be, and please donate what you can. And you know, donations aren't the only thing you can do to help us out. You guys can also, you know, share the stream, share the information about the foundation, Fight for Rare, doing amazing things to help so many families. So please don't.
Yes, already so many milestones reached, pushing very close to 1K. And look at all these donos that are getting matched.
Double time.
Yeah, with the donation match currently active, it's certainly a good time to get involved in that. As we set up our next match here in this top 8. Just to remind everybody, $1,000 pot here for the players. And once again, to remind everybody, the money is set for the players. Anything that is donated goes straight towards the wonderful charity. As I must quickly clear my throat, excuse me.
Okay, it's definitely a topic that does choke us all up because it's tough. It's tough to, you know, try to picture yourself in the position of this family. So please, let's help out. We got a lot of prizes there, as Ketchup alluded a little earlier. The $1,000 prize pool, which is the max out amount for the Matcherino, has been fulfilled, so players are taken care of. The top 2 placers in tonight's tournament are also going to be receiving awesome prizes. As you can see there, Razor leverless stick. And then the bounty rewards on top of getting the usual t-shirt, you will also be getting the $25 PlayStation gift cards. And if you guys are watching at home, you also have a chance to win just by watching. You don't have to be good at this game. You don't even have to play anything besides, you know, Baraka and any cameo. You just have to help us get to those viewer milestones, those giveaway milestones.
So it's time we start our next match in winners bracket in this top 8. It's going to be Titaniumtigerzz with the Ashrah versus Koisy, the Sindel and the Kung Lao. And this would be a fantastic result for Koisy, always gunning for that #1 spot. However, Tigers, very hungry competitor recently.
Oh, yeah.
Has sort of really exploded in Mortal Kombat 1 and is continuing to just sort of push excellence. But I think overall we can expect a really good match. Tigers already catching that long range double knife. Ashrah turning that into a full combo. Love it.
Oh,
Ooh,
interesting trade there from Koisy.
Yeah, that scream getting out there just in time.
Oh.
Yeah, love the hold there by Titaniumtigerzz saying this is easy peasy. Because like even what is Sindel gonna have at that max range? Like not everybody can be, you know, blessed by like Johnny Cage and have that shadow kick that reaches so far so quickly. Not sure if Sindel would be able to get over that time. Love the anti-air there, but no real follow-up from Koisy. That's gonna take a little bit more finessing to realize that the Sareena cameo hit an airborne opponent. Gotta kind of alter the combo, cut it a little short, just to, you know, optimize whatever you can. Getting through the projectiles is Titaniumtigerzz. Here comes the Sareena connection. Doesn't get the hit though. He thought he was a little bit closer. Watch your toes though. Watch those toes.
The back-to-back and a rather convincing first game for Tigers right there. I'm looking at someone that's playing extremely confident.
Yeah, and as usual, jack of all trades. I've seen Tigers play probably every character in the cast, and
Oh yeah.
recently been rocking Ashrah, which I think is really interesting, especially for someone that also has Kenshi and Johnny just casually in their back pocket. Very cool to see.
Yeah, well, I want to say Tigers is like pretty much an Ashrah main, and if it's a matchup that he finds a little bit more favorable for Kenshi, or I feel like it's gonna be Ashrah for the most part, and that was super. I mean, there was nothing Tigers really did wrong in that first match. And, you know, Koisy was fighting back, but I think Koisy was also getting hit by a lot of, you know, really good call-outs at Sareena from Titaniumtigerzz. And that's what it is. It's like those Sareena cameo attacks like lead into so much damage from all these different ranges. And if you're at max range, like, there's really nothing you can do about it.
That's a fantastic trade.
Oh, yeah, very smart.
Patience there from Koisy.
Oh, the steal! The cameo steal! Oh my god, Koisy.
So
Koisy,
weird.
you're
Jesus.
kidding me.
I was gonna
Koisy.
Double cameo
Oh,
combo. I
Koisy.
love.
I don't even care that it only did 300 damage. That was wicked. You stole the Sareena, used the Sareena, then used the Lao, and then won the round.
I mean, people when they did the combat cast on Sindel, like a lot of like people speculated, like, all right, how often is that really gonna happen? How often is Sindel gonna like call out the cameo perfectly and steal it? Well, we're seeing it happen right here.
How many people watching the stream right now have forgotten that Sindel can technically steal your breaker?
Sure.
Because I always forget.
But it's just one of those things, like, you don't want to risk it, because like if you call it out wrong, like, you get punished for it. It could be, you know, a waste of resources altogether.
Oh yeah, totally. However, Tigers control in the corner, however that low hat, establishing space. Important distance for Sindel right now, who really At this health and fatal blow cannot get hit. There is no combo breaker available.
Also, the fatal blow not scale at all, so literally all Tigers to find the hit, go right in the fatal blow where the hit is Sareena or just some normals. But Koisy, not really overextending here, not really putting themselves in a dangerous position, keeping it nice and safe with that hairstring. Yeah, forward one, I believe. Just over and over again, staggering it, not finishing it out, not, they were anticipating some kind of armor there. Or anticipating some kind of advancement, maybe a reversal throw. So, Koisy keeping alive here. Much better in this game number 2.
Smooth adaptation, definitely. Loving that trade as well. That realization of Sareena daggers going over. I still got Scream. Got plenty of time to convert even if I get hit. It's really nice.
Yeah, the Scream is cool because, like, I feel like in this game, like a lot of, if you hit someone airborne or as an anti-air, it's pretty hard to get into like good damage, but that doesn't really apply to Sindel because she just restands you into another full combo, and then you just do the second part of your combo after the restand like it's nothing.
With punish into the double knives though to start off this third match. Tiger's gonna get some, actually no. Yep, sorry, the names are swapped. Man, I am not paying attention tonight.
Titaniumtigerzz, of course, sticking it out with Ashrah, not switching out to anybody else.
I was like,
That's okay.
Koisy hasn't changed characters. I'm so confused.
Help me.
But no, big
We're here.
Corner now. Sindel with the ender here. How are we gonna end? Ooh, hard dog down. Oh, I love the ender. Lots of plus frames, established low hat, party time. But Tiger's gonna stick that button out, and actually that is gonna be the round.
He literally got that in like right before Breaker became an option, and that just shows you Tigers looking at the big picture, everything. Both these players are definitely mashing for their life. I don't think it mattered. 49% easy. Sareena, yeah, and it was like Koisy did the right thing by dashing away, and home base, if we can get the name switched, it's Titaniumtigerzz on the right using Ashrah. Koisy was like trying to get away, and that was the right call, but like Tiger, that's the thing in Mortal Kombat, you can't move unless you let go of block, and if you're moving, that means you're not blocking, and Tiger's hunted him down perfectly. What a whiff punish here.
Break up down one. Trying to go for a cheeky little turn steal in what would normally be a pretty good situation. Now here comes that low hat again. Look at that top left of your screen. When that low hat gets used, if it gets used, the regen speed on it is so fast thanks to Sindel.
Super fast.
Oh, actually, I think that's it.
And that was such good use of Ashrah's projectile too, using it as pressure, gaining so much meter as well. Good end of the round situation there for Tigers.
Is it disrespectful to continue your combo after you've already killed?
No.
That's not disrespectful?
If there's a cool brutality, it's just fun. It's just fun to do.
I'm guilty of that, so.
Okay, but
There you go.
but if somebody does it to you first, you're like definitely doing it to them afterward.
Oh yes.
Like you're like 100%. You're getting the bad end of this. Like I'm gonna make you pay. I mean, it's like the same thing as like Brutals or shout outs to Rio back in the MK9 days. Fatalities after winning one.
Every single game. And I remember it. I remember him saying that the reason he did it was because he liked making the opponent just sit through it, because it would tilt some people. It would never tilt him, but it for some reason would tilt people. You're doing a fatality on me in this Mortal Kombat game, unforgivable.
How dare you?
How dare you do this?
So we have a variation switch here away from the Kung Lao hat. We're going Sub-Zero to kind of deal with the projectiles a little bit better. So, Titaniumtigerzz forced to stay on that cameo as the character was not switched. But I don't know what rules we're using for tonight. I know pro comp rules let you switch cameo if your opponent's character. But either way, locked here, locked in after the.
Now, even though the sub cameo is, and I was about to say, the sub cameo is good, but it will suffer from a pretty chunky cooldown. Tigers is positioning himself on the screen where he is always ready to threaten a button should Koisy have overcommitted to the snap. Being able to get your cameo back faster. She is vulnerable, and I think it's so easy to look at like a range game and go, right, I'm safe to do it. But that's kind of what Tigers is looking for. The forward movement is so in and out. The second you go for a click to get faster sub, you've already eaten the forward two, or something similar. Or we commit. All right.
Bravery.
Man, it's do or die. Do or die here. Boys, Tigers on match point. Gets the pickup from the airborne, from the projectile hitting airborne state. Koisy fighting back. Doesn't get that last little bit of the combo, dropping a big opportunity here. I don't know if it's the nerves getting to Koisy, but this is very unfair.
Never mind.
That was nice.
Yeah, I was about to say a wonderful sort of teleport there from Tigers through the projectile, but before you know it, forward one and then screamed in your face. Koisy needs this round to stay in. This is match point for Tigers still. Uh-oh, with punish. Being in that final round and spending one of your 3 meters on armor that gets blocked is one of the worst feelings in this game, I think.
It's like so vulnerable to get destroyed.
Punish.
Ooh, almost outspaced. Not quite.
Koisy's going to have to work unbelievably hard to get a comeback in this game. There is meter on both sides. Koisy can't afford to be chipped. Anything on block would be a nightmare.
I feel an overhead coming.
Yeah. No. Walk up overhead. Just walk up overhead. Koisy has access. Uh-oh.
Oh. That's the one.
Okay. Tigers kept it relatively safe. He didn't want to deal with, an overhead potentially getting blocked. And you can see, like, I feel like the Sub-Zero cameo isn't really like it doesn't just stop like projectile games altogether. Obviously, yeah, you vest up and you are immune to, I believe, 4 projectiles within that time slot. But it's all it does, against a really good player like Tigers. You just gotta kind of calm down and recognize, like, okay, I can't just go like brain dead and just keep throwing projectiles. I have to pay attention to their cameo. And because the vest is an ambush, a lot of times I feel like people overuse it in those matchups where they're going against projectiles. So like you kind of take note of when that cameo is going to be on cooldown for a long time, and that's when you can go, okay, we're going back to my plan A play style, and then once that vest comes into play, you're like, okay, let me just wait it out. Let me sneak in more like down 3s, down 1s, just to keep them in check, just to get the vest off. Let me jump in a little bit more because they're expecting projectiles, and if they're not expecting me to jump in, they're not anti-airing, and then they have to hold on to this pressure. And if I just kind of hit them just a little bit, like a random hit here and there, that'll get the vest off, and then I can go back to plan A. So it just requires a little bit more bouncing back and forth to multiple plans. But I don't think Sub-Zero's vest nullifies or just kills zoning altogether.
For sure, which I think would be a little bit unfortunate if it just straight up did, right? But yeah, but to build upon your point about like the player paying attention to when the meter is gone and when it's going to be on cooldown for a while, and then kind of flowing back into their regular plan A, that I think feels like the utilization of the threat of an option is as important as utilizing the option itself, right? So I think a lot of the time you need that as the person with that ice armor assist to kind of keep that in mind a little bit. I think that's what you're kind of saying. I think a lot of the Sub-Zero cameo users right now are just kind of utilizing it in a way to get a feel for it and see when it's effective and whatnot. But they're going to be able to start figuring out those type of mind games as well and keeping it at the ready just in case the threat for these like clutch situations where now it is like in chip territory and you got to save it for these moments where you can maybe live a little bit longer. Oh, and it sounds like we have another video for our cause here at Fight for Rare, so let's get to it.
When people need help, people show up. And that is one of the most powerful aspects of what we know as our fighting game community.
So if you guys are listening out there, please think about just supporting the cause and, you know, making sure that Raiden really lives as the God of Thunder as he should be.
And I think the focus there and spreading awareness where not only could it save his life, but maybe save the lives of many other kids that might have to go through this.
Find out how you can help by visiting fightforrare.org.
Man, big great message. This is what Maximilian, Markman, everybody that gave us footage for that video, big ups to y'all. And again, right now is the donation match up to $500. So we only got a $95 match so far, so still a lot of room to grow. Hour and 19 minutes remaining as well, so let's try to max that out. Again, $500 donated by y'all. That is going to be matched, so that's a whole $1,000 to our donation goal here. That would be a big opportunity for everybody to just get in on the action and make this cause really count.
Yeah, and keep those milestones in mind. We are getting a little bit closer to the next one. So again, that's just a nice little giveaway to all you guys that are viewing at home. If we do reach these milestones, we get to give you guys more just for watching. So donate what you can and share out the stream, go to your social media, and just get the word out there, because this is a great cause and the money's going to go to a great place. And like we said earlier, Matcherino for the players fully maxed out. That was taken care of before we started the broadcast. So all donations, we want you guys to focus on this amazing cause to help out all these families, to help out all these children, all these kids, all these babies. Really need our help. So let's be the best community we can and just get it out there. And of course, love everyone who has already donated to Fight for Rare. You guys are amazing. You guys are helping to make the world a better place, and I love you for it. I truly. Our top 8 bracket has advanced. Mighty Unjust going down 3-0 to Splash. Splash is going to be moving on to the quarterfinals. And Dragon also moving on over the Femboy Handler.
You should have made Ketchup say it, bro.
You missed it. He said he's not. We already tried.
Oh, no, I was there for that. Oh, I was there for that. Also, big ups to Marvel Legend Gay Fetus for the $20 donation.
I'm cheating again. I think it's. I think this is Get Wrecked versus Splash, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, I'm so smart. Let's go.
Oh, Splash Man 25. Looking to jump in anywhere they can. Looking to use that dive kick for mobility. Never mind. Get Wrecked is the one jumping in right over that hat. Left in a nut punch situation. And I love the delay into the instant armor. Goro making sure that leads to plenty of damage.
I'll tell you what I enjoy about Splash so much, though, is that as this game has progressed, and you know, it's not like being able to do, it's like doing like EX armored reversal into Goro is like some new thing that people aren't ready for. Everyone knows that's like what his gameplay is built around, like 100%. Like it's not a mystery to anybody. But he still has the confidence to, even in some, you know, you could say fairly obvious situations, he makes such certainty to just make it something you have to worry about. You know, it's a very long-winded way of me saying it, but he puts that fear in you early, every time. Doesn't care who you are. Of course you know about it. He's still going to do it.
Yeah. It's more about like picking the spots and the right moments, and just kind of keeping your opponent guessing. Not letting him anticipate something. Because I mean, you can punish it with neutral jumping, very very easy way to kind of just make it whiff, but he's never gonna do it when you're expecting it.
Oh my!
Oh, that was the most Kung Lao thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was. I can't even remember how fast the EX version of that is. Going in for the low. Lovely block there, though, from Getrekedyo. Understood that the bigger risk was the low. Could afford to take the overhead in that situation.
Really smart risk-reward management. I love that, by the way. Shadow kick followed up by the hat.
Yeah,
Who needs a projectile when I have hat?
It's just like an easy way to get in. Like, throw it down there. They block it. You're safe, but you're right where you want to be anyway. If they check you with a down one, you check them back to punish, and then you're super plus. So it's Johnny Cage forcing his way in, and it's almost like I saw a few instances there where like Splash got hit by it, and it almost looked like it was on purpose, just because that Kung Lao low hat was there. Get hit by the shadow kick, and then you don't have to deal with Johnny Cage being right in your face, because that is where Johnny Cage is the scariest. When you think you're free to press a down one and check him, he bullies you with plus frames, bullies you with really fast mids, and leads into ton of damage.
And we saw just like at the end of that last game, right? You always, one of your instincts when you see the hat is to jump. And I mean, the shadow kick gets across the screen so fast and gets you out of the air.
Big patience.
Oh, there's the classic stuff. Oh, micro duck. The confidence of this man. All right. Escape failed.
Yeah, he thought he was
Stuff, though.
he thought he was gonna throw him in the corner, but instead, was tossed the other way to try to avoid the tech. Whoa, that Kung Lao! I'm telling you, that Kung Lao summon recovers so quickly.
Wild.
I'm honestly shocked the second dive kick actually got blocked. I thought
Yeah.
it would have whiff punished, to be honest.
No,
That's
it's
how
like so-
fast it was.
Armoring through the hat after the shadow kick was sick.
Such a beautiful auto for me.
Lots of meter on the side of Getrekedyo, and actually, yeah, could use that mid too. Johnny Cage, pretty fortunate with some of his buttons. One of the only characters, or could even be the only character with a 6-frame down one. That 9-frame advancing mid as well. I mean, this character is fast and efficient and pretty unique at the same time.
Again, just armoring through the hat.
Yeah, kind of doing it as like a punish to the shadow kick, because you're worried about the hat. If the hat is trailing far back enough, an armored move is going to be able to actually punish it. With Splash's combo, we get an armored move that leads to actual damage.
Like these dive kicks for some meter gain. That was so close.
Whoa, beautiful back dash.
If only believed. But went for the safety, I respect it. Good armor.
Oh, the invincible 2-bar. Letting it all rock. 2-1-2. Overcommits to a button though, and Splash will punish that with a throw and make it one game apiece.
Okay.
The disrespect. Come on. You guys can't tell me that's not a sign of disrespect.
Got a little in-game pop-off here, like, oh, dive kick, jump, fatal blow.
Totally uncalled for, unnecessary roughness. Like, if there was a field, I'd be throwing flags all over this. I mean, Splash making a statement, forcing you to watch that entire fatal blow animation just for.
I mean, historically, in my experience, I've seen a lot of online tournaments, right? Someone waiting until almost the last closing half second to finish him and then doing a fatal blow does tend to be the rudest thing. That's ruder than a fatality.
Easily.
You know what I mean? That's so weird, because I was just sitting here earlier laughing at people being like, I feel disrespected by a fatality. And it's like, it's Mortal Kombat, what do you expect? Fatal blow, however, that's entirely different. you know, that's uncalled for.
Bro, I get salty when people can kill me without doing a fatal blow. If you like do the fatal blow at the end, I get salty. If you do it after I'm already dead, that's no.
Yeah.
Actual.
Why
hands
would you
bro.
do that?
Is this the first time we've gotten the Halloween stage tonight?
Actually, I think so.
Yeah.
Why not? If not, yeah, I think it's the first time.
I want to say we got a different variation of Johnny Cage Mansion. Look at the I love all the little details.
The havoc in the background.
That's so sick.
The Roomba on this stage has a nasty habit of driving itself into the pool.
Scorpion.
A splash just with the iron up. Actually, both players now. Fatal blow does become a reality. Splash will be looking for it. Oh, that's it.
Don't need it. Don't need it.
Aaron Black.
There it is.
There it is. There it is. Oh, he just kicked it. For a second, I thought the Roomba fell on his head. Like, I thought he picked up the Roomba instead of the hat, and it was just popped up on top of his head. But yeah, that was not nice. Johnny Cage did not like that at all.
I understand. I mean, you know, one of a kind Aaron Black plushie. Oof, reaction.
Ooh, tried to amplify that dive kick, but Johnny Cage just stuffing him right out of the sky there.
Yeah, Getrekedyo's pickups have been really nice.
Ooh, mistimed that Goro.
Yeah, and he wanted to challenge it, but I just wasn't comfortable with committing to something bigger than just that down one. That's okay. Kept the corner positioning here. Beautiful throw attack, but gonna armor right out. Go breaker for your troubles.
A down one punish doesn't sound like much, but with someone like Johnny Cage, that it means a lot more than you might expect.
It's true. It's true.
Splash decided to go for that armored back forward two, and then Johnny Cage gets the free down one. Down one, and pressure. Pressure is where he wants.
I'm glad Get has adjusted too, right? Respecting the armor move after the shadow kick between the hat. Able to play the mind game a little bit more now.
Double amplified shadow kicks. He's trying to stay in Splash's head. Now Splash's Goro is back, so you gotta watch out for that armor, and I think that's what Getrekedyo is trying to bait out here. You're seeing a lot of jumping back, you're seeing a lot of neutral jumps, but Splash just isn't giving it to him just yet. Oh, tries to make some kind of offense happen, but that Goro assist keeping him at bay, keeping him honest.
Actually, that may be it. Goro? Yes, the pickup.
Outlet toss is so awesome.
Yeah, a lot of people see the Goro, grab cameo attack more as like a mix-up. So a lot of times people use it where they normally have a low string, but in that scenario, able to get not only just a side switch but a combo extension as Kung Lao. So great utility there, great synergy there between Splash's team. I always see Splash playing their best when it's this core cameo. Like Splash did a little bit of experimenting with like double Lao, but it's not the same. Not the same. Oh.
Character change from the side of Getrekedyo, it looks like. I think it's Liu Kang as a base. Kung Lao. Yeah, it's been locked in. Okay. So we've gone from Johnny Cage to Liu Kang with the Kung Lao cameo. So it's a really good pairing.
Yeah. Shaw Monk team, of course, make throw way scarier than things and the best auto shimmies in the game.
There's those plus frames into low poke. We're already establishing that mind game. The meatless pickup, though, thanks to Goro. Man, that is tidy damage.
And Splash, he did lose to Sunio in winners as well in the Link King matchup. So
The run back. Or sorry, Sunio. Who eliminated Sunio?
oh,
I want to know.
Actually,
Sunio lost. Oh yeah, Splash did get the run back over Sunio. You're right.
Nice. Yeah, so would have loved to see that adjustment there because in the winner side, it was like almost all Tsuchiyo.
And Splash, I mean, he looks ready for the matchup right now. Very dominating round.
Exactly. You know, a totally different style. You know, not as zone heavy as Tsuchiyo, more for pressure. This is more for the back throw leading to some pretty good damage. Oh, doesn't get there in time for the punish. I don't like seeing that coming from Getrekedyo, but let's find the following hit here. Amplifying the Dragon Fire, getting as much damage as possible, pushing him closer and closer to the corner. Not challenging him there with that down one. That could have been a bigger opportunity, but Getrekedyo just kind of caught blocking over and over again. I think he's waiting for the armor because Kang is one of the few characters, like Mitchell said earlier, that can punish that move on block, but gotta watch out for Goro.
It's going to put a lot of pressure on Splash to make sure he's timing that Goro assist correctly. Now, I know that quite a few moves in this game can have like a sweet spot where it jails on block and makes you safe and launches, but that timing can be quite tight. Like right there, the down one was able to beat the Goro punch. And actually, boom, back forward 3, Getrekedyo still in this.
He's content to play the zoning game right now, making Splash come to him. Somebody run out of space.
No, block just in time.
It's definitely one of those tense moments, right? Because it's the constant exchange of stuff on block with Splash technically not having the life lead, but all it's going to take is one decent hit, and that's going to flip on its head.
Indeed it is. I like the breaker, kind of you get the screen advantage still. You get right. He doesn't even want to keep him in the corner. Just go back to the zoning game, try to chip away.
He's throwing everything out of low hats, low projectile, mid projectile. And Flash is doing a good job of navigating through all this.
Got to be careful though, can't take too many more projectiles like that.
And yeah, his resources dwindling.
No meter on either side. But Fatal below from Splash.
Oh, the backdash again. That was so clean. Armoring through it to force a game 5. Yo, get wrecked.
That was great clean up there by Getrekedyo. That first round, definitely a little shaky. Not seeing, Getrekedyo acting like a very comfortable Liu Kang. And this is definitely not Getrekedyo's main. I want to say Johnny Cage, definitely the main through. But as we can see here, wasn't enough to do, what he was looking for. And switching over to another character, totally, Kang, who's a character that I feel like doesn't really surprise people all that much, especially given all that experience we got throughout the beta, having Liu Kang as a late character, and a character that didn't really change that much in official release. So, not really a character that's going to surprise you, not really a character that's going to like gimmick you out with anything crazy. He's got the typical forward 4 string that everyone's dealing with when wake up attacks are fast enough not to go through it, but just kind of zones you, pretty mediocre zoning, great buttons, and not too much in the mix department. Great duck of that throw though, big punish coming out of Getrekedyo.
Liking this sort of rise of Liu Kang players ending their combos in his not quite teleport, almost pseudo teleport, but just keep such good close range frames to continue your pressure. Ending things in flying kick does often tend to send them far away, where unless you want a zone, you kind of have to work your way back in. So I like the different enders that we're starting to see develop here. Splash. Oh, that is just rude.
Schmicked.
All right, no meter spent.
Oh, doesn't get it out in time. If it did, it would have right through that hat.
This is such a close round. Oh, he's still alive? Oh, not for long.
I'm surprised he didn't hold the Kung Lao hat there. I'm surprised he let it go and he lived to see like another microsecond.
Rex again, and going back to the game. Splash makes his way in though. We got the corner. What can we do with it?
Plus frames, but Splash trying to interrupt the standing button, you know, that's a hard call out.
It's a hard call out, but I think it's kind of worth the reward. Get back to the funk, take a little bit of dancing. Staying right on top of him. Oh, that could have been disastrous. Goro was not in the right position at all.
Getrekedyo just needs to play things very careful, and victory should be in the hands, but Splash, the comeback factor is definitely real. Committed big time to the overhead. Oh, there we go again. Fatal blow. Are we going to spend it?
I think so. Yeah. Definitely want to cash out here.
By the time the fatal blow's done, we should probably have at least one Goro ready.
He does also have a bar. Good see the armor to Goro launcher. Oh, there's the hat instead. Tries to put on some pressure. Tries to see if Getrekedyo maybe caught not holding block.
That was the perfectly timed dive kick.
Yeah, he was navigating through all of it so well. Flawless block, and then on the last one goes right in a jump in. No! Recovered in time to block. Getrekedyo sending Splash a little bit closer to the corner, a little bit closer to elimination here, but Splash fighting out. Perfect armor timing.
This is so back and forth.
Splash, oh yeah, establish that throw. Get him thinking about it.
So even on life.
Come breaker real quick.
Oh, that overhead has been the bane of Getrekedyo's existence. That's
It'll
it.
be the bane of his tournament life for sure. Splash, I mean, moving on to loser semis. Gets the fatality out.
Just took 3 tries. That's okay.
Yeah.
Like 4 fatality.
That was sick stuff from Splash right there, man. The relentlessness, even after the breaker, just going right back in with the overhead. It's smart stuff, man. If you can make a quick decision like that, make your opponent block a certain way, especially, it's a great time to utilize it.
Yeah, for sure. It's so good. It's so good. But I was seeing a lot of things I liked out of Getrekedyo's Liu Kang, and you know, you can't put all your eggs in one basket. As we can see, a huge shift can happen in just, you know, just a few days in terms of this patch. So I believe the next match we're going to have up on stream is going to be Koisy versus Dragon.
That is an insanely good match.
That's definitely going to be an insanely good match. Dragon with a huge amount of, you know, NRS history, long-time veteran, dating all the way back to the MKX days. You know, that premier alien that we saw out of Dragon during those late MKX days. It just carried over so well into Injustice 2, using Aquaman and using all these different characters a little bit later. It's rare genetic disease. We got our match. We're coming up. As Ketchup said, this one is a good one. Koisy versus Dragon.
It's one hell of a challenge for Koisy.
Yeah, definitely. But if Koisy just listens to Twitter and all their Twitter followers, they can beat anyone, Evo champ or not. Koisy's the best.
It is the art of believing in oneself. I'll tell you what, if Koisy can defeat Dragon in this tournament, that's going to definitely build the confidence to a whole new level.
Not only an Evo champion, but someone who actually worked on the game. Like that is a huge milestone that you can check off your list.
Yeah, and big ups to Invalid User as well with a $20 donation. Keep on fighting. Thank you so much. So again, that's going towards that $500 match donation goal. We got 47 minutes, just as an FYI.
So clock is ticking, guys. Get out there, donate what you can.
But Dragon's having a pretty confident start here. Complete corner control in that first round, and now in the second, not looking too challenged either. That should be a pickup. Yes, of course it is. Ashrah with the incredible range, and just the pairing of Sareena so devastating, and now Koisy. There is no meter, so all of this, you have no choice but to hold it.
Yeah, Koisy fighting their way out of here, gets the setup on the Kung Lao hat, baiting out the wake up and going right into the screen. Can we make this happen? Dragon not going to be able to build enough bar for the breaker, but does have the bar for the armor, decides to wake up, jump out of there, and it does work. Koisy anticipating possibly a wake up armor attack, so they were just kind of staying put on the ground. Dragon with some stagger pressure goes to the other side, switches over to the other stance to, you know, get those crazy little down ones, get those crazy little low projectiles just to get a sneaky hit. Hits Kung Lao, but that's not going to be enough to take out the remaining health bar of Koisy. And Koisy just baiting it out here. Oh, getting anti-aired as soon as Koisy tries to go in. That could have been a miraculous comeback.
But it's the readiness that often sets Dragon apart, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
These situations where you can be so prepared for something that for most people could be scrambly, or you got to make a hard call out in a certain situation, whatever the case is. Dragon's always the kind of player that's just happy to sit and wait. You know, if he can react to something, they will. If there's a gap somewhere, he'll be like, yep, I'll take that. So I imagine it's no easy feat being able to bring it, you know, to the next level against someone like Dragon, but that's where the Ashrah has certainly been helping. It's just massively exaggerating that style that Dragon is so famous for, but Koisy, already losing first hit, which is really unfortunate for Sindel.
So big ups to Hackaday for the $20 donation. Always appreciate FGC events doing good things for charity. Much appreciated to you as well, my man.
Oh, we appreciate you doing great things for charity. This is you helping us out. You donating to a great cause. Of course, also enjoying some Mortal Kombat action. Dragon, it almost looked like Dragon baited out that armor there, but then like kind of hesitated and said, nah, let me go into the next stagger. And it was Koisy's, you know, hesitation of going into the armor that ended up, you know, working out in their favor. That was kind of dirty. That's kind of dirty. Just leaving the hat there and just going in for that cartwheel as you're just like sitting there scared of the hat, scared to jump, scared to move forward, scared to not block low.
You're playing much more confident, Koisy.
There, the hat string, ending it as early as possible, going right into the screen, forcing Dragon to come off those 3 bars, forcing Dragon to go for the breaker, just kind of minimize the damage being dealt to Ashrah.
Dragon's conversions, bro, from so far away, and then takes it to the corner with it.
Not fun.
Saves the throw for now. All gets caught trying to move.
Now, what happens there is that forward 3 has so much block stun that you think that you can let go of block to get under that first Sareena rang, but you have to actually block that one and then let go for the second one. But it's just so weird. It depends on which button you block first, and you know, as we can see, it's all in the frame data.
Koisy, you wanted the back throw, so Dragon didn't break it, but now you're cornered again. I got it off this time. Screams edge back to Koisy's side. Play the Sindel game. Perfect timing from Dragon, man. He just got a 6th sense in the neutral.
Big damage.
Send the projectiles. Nice float over, but a better anti-air. Oh, man.
GH with the big 50 donut. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, GH. No comment left either. Just the silent 50. That's incredible. Up to $305 on the $500 match. So we're almost there. We still got 40 minutes left to go. Let's get them in. And Dragon taking a 2-0 lead after losing this first round too. This man's adjustments, next level.
Next level for sure. This is someone who's been through literally everything as a competitor. and you know, what situation have they not seen? What situation have they not been prepared for? And yeah, this is a new game, but this is someone who's got a ton of experience with it, and it's, you know, not saying that Koisy's not super talented, because Koisy is, but Koisy, you know, coming into this as, you know, the new gun, someone who didn't really make a big splash or a big name for themselves until Mortal Kombat 11, which, you know, wasn't that long ago. It was literally the game before this one. So,
Yeah, in comparison to Dragon, right?
yeah, exactly. And like, who can really compare to Dragon? There's the amount of people that can compare to Dragon, I can count on one hand. So
Yeah.
this is tough for Koisy, but Koisy here to prove themselves. Love that. So tricky to block.
And you know, as someone from Koisy's position, like, you need sets like this, right? Tournament sets against world-class players to grow as a player. Just because you lose here doesn't mean that you're not going to get that run back in the future. As long as you keep planning on entering tournaments, he's only going to get better.
Exactly.
Trying to cut, but Dragon is controlling the corner so perfectly right now. Breaks the throw. You thought I was going to go in the corner? And the scramble's going his way. Koisy definitely feeling a little bit lost in the sauce, getting overwhelmed in the corner. Chip is there. It's tough.
Yeah, that was essentially what Dragon was going for. Just chip him out, no problem, no stress.
The range, bro.
Yeah, you definitely needed to break that. That was going to be a good combo, and you know, just try to build the bar best you can. Easy little forward throws here and there, get some damage, work around that breaker. Dragon does have 3 bars fully ready to go, and yeah, that's again a great thing to do. Just kind of lower someone's health bar the best you can. Yeah, a throw's not going to do a ton of damage, but you know, that's meter they're never going to build in conjunction of health.
And sometimes you gotta take what the defense gives you, you know what I mean? And right now, Dragon, I mean, hold and block a lot, not really looking to break anything. Koisy's getting the damage where he can.
Oh, what a conversion!
Combo.
Oh man.
Throw punish this time from Dragon, though. He's low and he's dangerous, bro. Gets caught a projectile.
Now, let me add to that. That entire health bar, like almost that entire health bar, Dragon had full breaker, but Koisy never gave him the opportunity to utilize it. Like that is tough. That was like 3 or 4 throws there. I mean, yeah, those they don't do a lot, but they add up.
Absolutely. Now establishing the hat, that means we get to approach, and again, another throw. Let's keep establishing it. We'll see if Koisy can find the moment where Dragon breaks, try something else.
I was gonna say, like, this is dangerous though, because if Dragon ducks one of those throws, that's gonna be a world of hurt for Koisy.
That's where the momentum will really start to shift. If Koisy can call out when Dragon's gonna switch up. Or if Dragon doesn't need to at this point, he finds a big hit. He has the corner, gets the hit there. Breaker to put her in the corner though.
Koisy's not in a terrible position though. Maybe a few throws, yes, gonna put you in that fatal blow death territory here. Just a little bit below 50. What? What? The stare down?
Floated at her.
Just floating at her like a little fly. Uh-oh. Is he dead?
Could be it.
It's very close. This is, you're gonna
Have to
need,
test your might.
you have to test it, you have to mash. Remember Sareena's health boost though. I don't think this is it.
True.
Oh yeah, indeed alive for now. Koisy's using that 40 more health. Oh, and the low hat, of course. What else would it be?
And that was specific timing there for Koisy. Had that low hat hit the Sareena instead of the Ashrah, you actually cannot die if your cameo gets hit. You will actually be left like sort of in a last breath situation where you're down to literally almost nothing. So that was Koisy, again, understanding the cameo to cameo matchup. And you kind of saw it throughout those rounds, throughout those matches, where you know you have to hold on to that Kung Lao to keep the Ashrah at bay. Don't aim the Kung Lao hat for Sareena. That's not going to do you any good. It's just going to hit her off the screen and maybe minimize the cameo bar building back up when they get smacked off the screen. But you know, you're still leaving yourself susceptible to getting a full combo if you don't keep that Ashrah in check.
Ooh, good throw tech. Starting to be a little more cognizant of the throw. Escape failed there, but still reacting.
Yeah, reacting to it, but remember, this is any throw can lead to a full combo. It's called out right. Block. What a block. Get the real punish there.
Koisy still looking to make him think about the throw. Dragon content though. Kind of still weighing the risk reward, going with the long-term strategy. Doesn't want to eat big damage.
Gorgeous confirm.
Oh, what a reaction from Koisy. That overhead is it's not the easiest thing in the world. Waiting for the opportunity there. The fun blockable, the low hat combined with that Sindel float into the jump kick. Not a fun thing to block, but you know, easily converted the damage thanks to the scream, thanks to the conversions from so many different routes. How many throws on Dragon?
So many, bro. Dragon thought he would back throw him that time, but Koisy content to play the mid-screen game.
Good poke.
Oh, escapes. Big opportunity for Dragon now. Oh, the scream to interrupt. No combo though. Oh, the sweep from Dragon is pulling that out.
Another throw.
I'm telling you, Dragon is so defensive. Koisy's picking up on that, 100%. I mean, not to say that Koisy's just doing nothing but throw, like Koisy's looking for checks. I'm surprised he didn't hold it there.
Ooh.
Nice.
Caught Dragon flinch and to tie up the sand. What a bounce back.
Oh, yeah,
Huge.
playing way more confident.
This
2-2.
This could be huge for Koisy here. I mean, this is essentially the newcomer. This is someone who just, you know, recently made the switch over from the Xbox to the PS5, as Ketchup alluded to. A lot tougher competition on the PS5. Not just, you know, for the tournament settings, but also just playing in Combat League as well. It's a lot of killers. A lot of killers are just focusing on what's, you know, tournament standard and what's ready for it.
Yeah, but now before we get into this game 5 again, guys, we still have $195 left to be matched in about 33 minutes. That will be going away, so let's try to get that matched in so we can maximize that money donated to the Raiden Science Foundation. But yeah, game 5, I'm excited for this one. And again, both players looking to just establish a significant hit.
A lot of poking back and forth here. The down ones getting checked, of course. More down ones. Tries to jump up and, you know, start a string there, but looked like Sindel was swinging the wrong way and then just didn't get anything. But that's okay. Koisy finding the follow-up here. Yes, the fun blockable. I'm sure Dragon is having the time of their life. The back escape. Dragon jumping out of the corner. Koisy jumping out, saying, no, you're staying here in the corner at the end of the round. Koisy is up a round on game point over Dragon. This is insane. This is definitely not what I was expecting, but Koisy showing that they are a force to be reckoned with. What a punish. What a punish.
Side switch there. Ended up calling out the human energy instead.
Let's want to see Koisy down 2-0 to start this set too, on the verge of a reverse sweep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, connects the Dragon. You know he ain't gonna go quietly.
Opened up.
Oh yeah, the sweet spot here. Use the projectiles for pressure, but look at these flawless blocks.
Again, the harassment. It's putting him in a helpless situation at this point. He's gonna have the corner to start the next round too. This is scary.
So I see Dragon getting a lot more aggressive there. Now normally Ashrah is like -6 at that string, at the end of that string. But what does Dragon do? Neutral jumps, and it did actually work. I think Dragon's just trying to mix it up one last time, knowing this is do or die. The very last game 5 scenario, Dragon is just going all in. Koisy taken back by the totally change of concept, totally change of aggression here coming out of Dragon.
If there's one time to do it, it's now.
Yeah, 100%. I can't believe that scream didn't connect.
For real, sliced it. Koisy, though, going back to the tried and true, reestablishing the throw.
Oh no.
Watch your feet.
Energy out.
Watch your feet.
Oh, this
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, the
no more meter to break.
knowledge. The knowledge.
Genius.
Godlike.
Absolutely genius there. The trade with the screen, even though that Sareena Rang was coming right back and then able to easily convert into fatal blow. Koisy taking out Dragon. I don't know who could have predicted it. Probably the thousands of followers that stand Koisy literally day and night on Twitter. They all saw it coming. None of us saw it coming. Koisy takes it over Dragon.
What a way to do it, man. That was... I mean, and that's what we talked about, right? You need tournament sets like that if you're Koisy, if you're the newer kid on the block. Yes. Chalk it up to an L. We're not even chalking it up to an L, bro. 2 games of intel was enough for him to bring it back 3 games straight against one of NRS's legends. That was amazing. Amazing stuff.
Literally an EVO champion. Literally ESL champion. Dragon. Like, I'm blown away. Like, Koisy, what huge amount of respect you just got from like everyone in the world. Like, so what a phenomenal feat. You know, you really, really deserve this. You're working hard. What incredible play here.
And the final play in that series too. The just the matchup knowledge, being able to stand up versus the double knives, get the scream, trade, keep them stunned, fatal blow. I mean, that's like a specialist punish. And Koisy is, above all else, a complete character specialist that just likes, you know, Katana or...
Up very quickly. So we got about 27 minutes left on the donation match. Let's get that handled as we get into the next match, which is winners finals. Going to be at Titaniumtigerzz versus Pure.
That's right, winners finals. Winner moves on to Cushion, known as the grand finals on the winner's side. And the loser is going to be fighting for the tournament life down on the lower bracket. Right now, it looks like Titaniumtigerzz looking to settle the score here in terms of health bar.
It has certainly been the tournament of Ashrah, hasn't it?
Indeed it has. And look at that, another anonymous donation of 20 getting matched. Thank you so much.
My man said it. Thank you for being up, Ketchup. Keep fighting. My man, Ketchup is definitely fighting right now.
Fighting.
We love you, Ketchup.
Good looking out, man. Thank you for being here. We got winners finals underway. Pure already round on the board.
That's already off to a decent start, but damn, the damage, the fact that it can just chunk so fast. And you gotta watch your head for those overheads, my friend. Instantly turn this one round. Lovely throw tech as well. All right, the double knives.
Ooh, beautiful, confirmed.
Meter drain time. Oh wait.
Old challenge, but
I mean,
I would have added a little bit more before I hit fatal blow.
yeah, but you know what? This is, you know, this could be the final round, you know, for Titaniumtigerzz. So I get cashing it wherever you can, especially because Pure already won that first round. Ooh, the boldness to just walk up and throw. Why Sareena is so good with Ashrah. Oh, didn't go for it.
The
Flawless blocked it.
Oh my!
He lived. He lived because of the flawless block. The flawless block negating all chip damage, and Titaniumtigerzz living to see round number 3 in game 1.
Smooth move from Duncan to his own forward two. Side switches, but worth that extra damage right now.
Ooh.
I like that combo as well. It's absolutely maximized the ability to build that bar.
It all came down to that flawless block in round number 2. Again, questionable, but necessary fatal blow. And it was just little by little Titaniumtigerzz finding it. And I feel like Pure just never shook it off because, you know, Pure committed to such an unsafe charge with Ashrah where she just gives you that barrage of stabs. And I think it was just one of those moments where, like, you knew you had the game, you threw it away, and you just never recovered from it mentally afterwards. So Pure definitely needing to shake those vibes off, shake off those negative feelings, try to come into the rest of the set a new player. That's easier said than done at the stage. That's easier said than done with this much on the line.
Character change, Shang Tsung. Ooh.
We'll see your power. But yeah, to your point, Darth Arma, I think one of the big things in competition is having a short memory, right? Sometimes you just gotta forget about what happened, play it like it's a new set. Hopefully Pure can put what happened in the last game out of his mind.
Yeah, hopefully. I'd love to see some Shang, you know, stealing the soul here and getting the damage boost version of Ashrah. So let's see if that's even going to come into play here, as we obviously know that Pure does play this character well.
Big brain plays.
That is harassing with the projectiles, forcing Tigers to make his way in. Stuff though, Tigers looking good. He's got the corner, Pure, fatal blow range finally. Oh, and then punishes on the landing.
Yeah, Pure committing to a button, 100% error, and getting the punch. Recovery are very real. Right now, Titaniumtigerzz is running away with this. Sareena on there, good block by Pure, and even better punish here. The one-man volleyball game throws down the setup, but the armor right through doesn't want anything to do with that low hat.
What an outspace there from the Tigers. Oh, that damage gone in such a fast blink of an eye. Going up too.
Yeah, beautiful stuff from Titaniumtigerzz right now. 2-0 in winners finals, looking clean on the Ashrah. Again, remind everybody, this is a donation match, time in progress. We got 21 minutes left, $170 to maximize this person's generosity as well, to maximize that full $500 that they were willing to match. So again, 20 more minutes remaining. All of the small donation goals, we got another one, $5, $20. All of those are going to be really maximized right now. Grateful for everybody that's already contributed. A few more matches left, so let's make the most of them.
Can I admit that when I first heard donation match, I thought it was like the match in the game.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, that's what? Secret fighter.
donation match. If Titaniumtigerzz wins this after getting first hit, we'll be giving out. No, that's kind of what I thought it was going, and then I put the clues together. I was like, oh, no. I know it's not you. It's just fun. The English language is very funny.
It is.
That's all.
That's for sure.
There's so many words. All right, throwing them up here. Pure ejecting and pushing Titaniumtigerzz as far away as possible. Can we just talk about how much I love the triple Shang shot? That's like a pure reference to like MK2, where Shang Tsung would just do it for free because meter didn't exist in that game. I love that they brought that back.
Still showing it, still harassing with it effectively. Oh, Tiger's breaking though. He believes in this round.
cool thing about Shang is that the young Shang is based on MK2 and old Shang's based on MK3.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
His like long mid combo in old Shang is almost a complete recreation of his dialer combo in old.
Oh, what time? He brought it back after the belief in the breaker.
You know, you could see that Pure was just kind of trying to sit back and get as much zoning done as possible, but Tiger's just kind of waiting for it and just inching in little by little. Beautiful use of the armor there as soon as the opportunity presented itself. And Tiger's not able to teleport in, but does find the Sareena assist, the double ring, leading to huge combo. Pure in a bad spot, up against the wall, beating him out there, going right to the sky, but what are you really going to get from that?
Oh, that hurts.
Oh no. Oh
And
no.
that's no breaker. He's in trouble. Boom, that's it. All right. Titaniumtigerzz looking pretty damn good in this tournament so far.
3. Oh my man, what a way to enter grand finals.
That's tough, man. That's tough. It's not a good feeling for Pure getting thrown into losers finals like that, but they do have a little bit of I believe there is a gap. I think we're gonna do loser semis next, and so Pure is gonna have a little bit of opportunity to collect themselves as Splash and Koisy played out here for the loser semifinals.
It's gonna be a great one for sure.
Titaniumtigerzz over all these different players. The only one that Tigers has not played so far that's still remaining in the top 4 is Splash. Titaniumtigerzz and Splash in completely different pools. So that could be the different match that we could see here.
Ooh, and then we got some big donations coming through. Hagre again with the $30.
The scenario, definitely knowing the demon that's in front of them.
But you're against a totally different kind of player here, aren't you? Because Dragon is so fundamentally sound and everything is super clean and efficient. And I'm not saying that Splash isn't those things, but he's got that recklessness in him, you know, from a gameplay sense. He was just fearless and not afraid to just, almost like a playing with the heart on his sleeve kind of game plan. Like, look at that. We're getting a lot of that information early here, where Splash is off to a phenomenal start. Another confirm, keep it nice and simple. There is no Goro. Man, that 2-1 has been the bane of Koisy's existence. This is kind of what I was talking about, though. Yeah, there's always a chance that Koisy can still bring this one back, but...
He's got a chance right now.
Yeah.
Put out the low hat, clips him, unblockable style.
That should be it. Yeah, no flawless block there.
If I remember correctly, Splash was the one that double eliminated Louis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Correct.
The Sindel killer.
The Sindel eliminator.
Could be. Let's see. Koisy, the ultimate test here. It's top 8, top 4, if you will.
Sindel eliminator.
Referring back to the social media, if Koisy does defeat Splash, with Splash having defeated other Sindels in the tournament, I'm sure we'll hear about it.
Oh, everyone's gonna hear about it.
Right on the line right now as a Sindel main.
It takes the first game, or not the first game, but it ties up the first game, I should say.
Ties it up 1 round apiece here. Koisy not out of it yet, and Koisy taking a slight lead here. But, you know, Splash, you gotta recognize that they have a ton of meter to work with. But Splash is just trying to get in there to do said meter to have that opportunity to go for amplified dive kicks or go for the armored shallow shimmy.
It's Kung Lao being within range to establish that Koisy is trying so hard to prevent and is doing a great job of. The second that finger snap happens, Kung Lao low hat, I mean that, you can just machine gun that low hat.
Oh, tagging a bit of damage off the hat hit. Oh, what an anti-air with the hat that time. That was a perfect call.
And
Yeah,
the
Splash.
confirmed to close it out as well.
Splash, getting a little reckless there at the end, doing a lot of jumping in and dying with those 2 resources, 2.5 bars that he did have. Doesn't feel good, but I don't really think Koisy ever really gave them a chance to use it towards the end. Koisy, you know, much like Ketchup said, trying so hard to stay out of that range, stay away from the armored launcher range, like just use the projectiles, use your far range normals, and you will win this. And Koisy,
It's hard because with how that, well, Kung Lao in general, I think is something you can mention, but keeping Lao out of range is a matter of staying out of back forward 2 range, which is easier said than done, but also staying out of whiffed dive kick range, which is almost full screen but not quite. So like to keep Kung Lao truly away, you've got to keep him as full screen as you can possibly do. And Splash has instantly gone in with the Sonya cameo.
I think it's going to have more to deal with in Airborne Sindel. You know, you saw a lot of that when Koisy was just kind of trying to keep a keep-away game, where a Sonya, you know, ambush assist is really not going to help in a lot of situations, but you do have an opponent that's taking to the sky a lot, staying up there. It's going to be a real threat.
And just to let everybody know, we got 10 minutes left on the donation match. 10 minutes left with about $100 to play with. Let's get them in while we can.
Yes, double the donations. Your donations will be matched, so your $10 will be $20. Your $50 will be $100, or whatever amount you guys can. It will mean the world to so many kids out there.
Yeah, an exclamation point Raiden in chat to get to the link. Very close round here. Oh, gets the air there. Splash clutching.
I wonder if Koisy let go of the hat or if they ran out of cameo meter and were forced to let go of the hat. Love the empty jump there by Splash to make sure he didn't get punished by the low hat.
I love going into instant air projectile and then cancelling it into float or something. That was the amount of just on-the-spot execution you need to have as a Sindel player is kind of makes my hands hurt just thinking about it.
Oh boy.
Clean conversions all day.
We call it.
Oh, the snipe. Oh, 3-piece.
Oh boy.
And the guaranteed snap too. Man, this is some of the cleanest Sindel. Yo, Joe Bud, thank you so much for that extremely generous donation.
Joe Bud with a big $100 dono. Bless all the players and commentators. You bring so much joy for a blue-collar worker like myself. Thanks for all you do. Thanks for your giant donation, man. This is where we should definitely be thanking you right now. Absolutely astounding. 8 minutes left. We got like $7 to match. That's beautiful.
Come on, $7, guys. Somebody out there has $7 to match this. We're running out of time. And if it's more than one of you guys, that's totally fine too. It all goes to a great cause. Splash looking to tie up this set. Splash jumping in here as Koisy's holding on to block and armoring out of there. Oh boy, the big bounce.
The hat was protection.
Yeah,
These Koisy conversions. Oh, dodges the armor. Whoa, from the other side, the duck into the fatal blow. Oh, man.
I'm so surprised Sonya whiffed right there.
Yeah,
Not
I
going by.
you took the words right out of my mouth. That is how. I'm so surprised that she missed. But I guess it doesn't matter because here we are. Boom.
What's so crazy is that that fatal blow damage bypassed Koisy's fatal blow. It never came to play. It never came into being able to be used. So that 30% mark is still very important in this game. I saw a lot of that in MK11 where fatal blows didn't have the startup animation, so they were a little bit harder to deal with. But that's still very much a thing in this game. You know, sometimes I see different players purposely breaking. If they're like right outside that 30%, they'll take one more hit and break so that they're in that 30, that 29, 28%. So they do have access to all that damage. So it's still that little dance. It's very much still the thing. And that came into big play there in the last game.
No, I give a big shout out to Professor KO for getting that $10 donation.
Jeremy, you're the best, man. Shout outs to Jeremy, who not only helps out at little tournaments like MKNJ, but also did a great job with brackets at ECT. So you're the best, Jeremy. Thank you for making sure we matched out that max 500.
That's beautiful. The donations, of course, are still open, but I'm so glad we were able to achieve the $500 donation match. Thank you, everybody that contributed during that, and again, donations are still open. Exclamation point rating in the chat. Let's get back to this loser semis where Koisy gonna put the fatal blow on the table.
He's happy to spend it. Going to create a good situation afterwards, because let's look at the damage of low hat, projectile, second projectile. That 3 hit's going to kill it itself, and that's why we're looking for it.
Oh, dodges it.
Oh, he was looking for overhead fatal blow. You know he was looking for that, and Koisy just barely out of reach of the situation.
And they're going the way of Splash aside this time, calls out.
I never realized how fast that Sonya cameo charges back up. Like, you just kind of throw it out there and it's pretty much back right away.
Hear the air from Splash, though. Now letting Koisy control the corner.
Good block on that overhead, though. Smart stuff. Oh, armor. Can only block for so long when Kung Lao is being this unpredictable.
Yeah, but we got the corner yet again here, just harassing. Koisy, that's all he needs is space and a low hat call to start playing the neutral game.
Oh, we're gonna have to break that for sure.
Not quite
Oh, we're looking to avoid it.
Oh, yeah.
That was a really weird execution fumble. Whatever Koisy was trying to do was probably to get around the breaker, but I'm not sure what the attempt was.
Oh, punishing that.
Try to call out the cameo call there, but just ate a hat.
Oh, speaking of which, that's how we're starting this round as well. Establish the throw. Cool little diamond cutter for your trouble.
Wake up down 1 against Lao right now is a scary game to play.
Thanks to the damage. That was a good little sequence from Koisy.
Oh, covering the dive kick advance.
That was so good.
Love it.
So good. Can back throw. We got the corner now, though. Of course, he's going to control it. Backs up, calls the hat, eats it for a second, just harasses with projectiles.
Man, look at the ground that's covered.
Yeah, I was going to say Splash made his way in so fast.
That's the beauty of Sonya. Sonya's energy ring does have the fast cooldown that low hat had.
Uh-oh. Break that up.
Kind of frozen up.
Splash, I mean, he still has access to a lot of damage because he got the fatal blow. It doesn't hurt too bad.
Can he get through the obstacles, though?
Yeah.
Projectiles, low hats, the jumping kicks, everything.
So
that was
satisfying watching that air attack and to confirm full combo.
and that was Koisy throwing the projectiles and kind of sensing on Splash's need to try to get over that. So it was like low hat projectile, air projectile, and then at the end just kind of switching it up with, no, I'm gonna float and then go in on you just when you're trying to come in on me. You're not gonna see it coming, and Koisy played that so well. Splash needs to definitely dive deep just a little bit. I think the Sonya cameo is a good pick. I'd like to see it a little more aggressive as, a way to try to anticipate Sindel when she's in the air without really putting yourself at a huge risk. Sonya's square wave cameo attack is ambush, not a summon, so you're not putting yourself in any real danger. And I'm sure there's great conversions off of that once that does hit. You recognize it does hit Sindel out of the air there. Even if it's just, 15 to 25%, it's a good way to minimize Sindel's ability. She's terrified of this over him.
Bro, what I was terrified of was that music. That was scaring the crap out of me. It was such an intense build here. But I mean, it is loser semifinals, fitting for the atmosphere. Koisy up 2-1 right now.
Yeah, the music's very different in MK1 compared to the previous Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, like that was legit. I thought we were about to crescendo and I was gonna get jump scared.
There it is. There's the charge tech. I love it. I wonder if the sweep into energy ring would also work. I imagine it would.
Not Koisy, just backing up. Yeah, he's doing such a good job kind of switching the tempo up, as you mentioned, Darth Arma, in that last game. That's really what caused Splash to get caught off guard at the end, and he's been doing it well, but what a conversion. I'm trying to set up shop. Koisy having none of it, though. Get the forward throw to put him in the corner.
Fatal low territory, once again.
I love that dive kick with the Sonya assist.
Oh my god, that conversion.
Every time. Oh, drops it. The armor through, seals it for Splash as well. Wow, slips through Koisy's fingers.
How many things? Did Koisy... Was that intentional to maybe stop like Fatal Blow scaling? But I think Fatal Blow would have killed. Maybe Koisy wanted to save it and just kill without it, but the hesitation just dropped the whole combo.
Yeah, not a good feeling going into this next round, knowing that you had the opportunity. Yeah, it could have been the scaling, it could have been holding on to resources, but right now, Splash not even giving them an opportunity to find it again. It's him out of the air, throws the hat to keep the pressure going. Koisy is trying to minimize the time in the air, doesn't want to put themselves in too bad of a position. Of course, you have to break because you had nothing left. You were gonna die, you were in the game. Flash switching it up. 2-2.
That last round felt like Koisy couldn't really shake off what happened at the end of the previous round. It just felt like to me, from a viewer's perspective, it just felt like he was kind of still of his own head about that one and didn't get his composure together for that second round. But now with that, we got a little bit of a breather. We're going back, picking our characters over again. I feel like we're in for a very close game 5.
It's definitely gonna be close. There's a lot. There's a lot on the line here. Not only is the winner up for the possibility of winning the entire tournament, but getting out just outside that top 3 range does still feel pretty bad. Not as bad as 9th place, but definitely up there. Not fun taking home.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. So
imagine beating Dragon in bracket and you still come place. That's tough.
That's definitely a good point, man. Yeah, I mean, they're fighting tooth and nail just to get to losers finals, right? Where pure weights, Titaniumtigerzz, of course, got that grand finals winner side advantage. Yeah, man, these are gonna be tough matches all the way through. Everybody's gonna have to lay it all on the line.
It's the potential story because like Tigers, of all the people that are left, Tigers is yet to fight Splash.
Yes.
So that could result in a interesting grand final.
So Splash has to get past Koisy here. Was down 2-1, forced the game 5. To get the last up, he needs it. Koisy's been so clean all day though against setting up the Kung Lao. Takes the hit and then chases her down the range.
And even though the Shaolin Shimmy on EX has been nerfed with its damage scaling, Sonya still gives him basically pre-patch Goro damage.
Really strong tool here, but immediately into the fatal blow. Koisy playing no games.
Yeah, this time not sticking around an extra round to see if it's gonna hit or not, because as we saw before, didn't even get the opportunity following up. A bit later, Koisy on match. Here at set point, trying to move on here on the side.
Harassing is the big pushback. Splash. I like throwing out the projectile. Doesn't let her get so much forward advancement on the low hat. Lots of respect being shown right now. They both know they don't got many rounds left in this set.
Such a scramble right now.
Oh, able to get it there in time. I don't know if Splash was trying to anti-air, or Splash was trying to do something, but it doesn't matter. Sindel's in there. Koisy is in there. The air-to-air. Splash coming out the victor here. The immediate break doesn't want anything to do with that combo. Splash challenging with down 4, recognizing those super plus frames and going for a throw.
And down 4 was huge right there to dodge the hair. Again, it's working out, catching Koisy off guard.
Oh. Is that gonna hit? It is.
Splash, bro. We're gonna force a final round. Well, it was close indeed, fam.
Super close, and both these players got their first rounds in this final game by utilizing their fatal blows. So they're not gonna have it. They're not gonna have it for this final round. This is true, and the meter's pretty close. Splash has a slight advantage here.
Yeah, bro, this is actually so even. Koisy here, big opener in this round, sets up the low hat, catches him.
Mixes it up a little bit, alters the timing, and Splash coming off of 3 bars. It's not feeling good if you don't have access to armor, but that's okay. We got the lift up, we got the Sonya cameo to extend the combo here, 35%. The Sonya shot into another conversion.
We have the corner where we go overhead, of course. We got a breaker.
I'm
Koisy's
so
still
scared.
So scared.
Definitely anybody's game here.
No me time.
There's no meters, no nothing.
Will.
Just all raw.
Ah,
Like
trades.
these trades for Splash. Koisy gotta make something happen.
Snap the fingers too. Wants more low hat.
You're so brave. Why would you go in right there? You're so brave. Oh,
Splash does it, clutches it out in the final moments. Incredible set between both players. Gives us a fatality for style points as well. And the storyline stays alive. Again, Titaniumtigerzz, only player he hasn't played this tournament that is still alive is Splash. He's got one more player to get through.
and the Sindel Slayer slays again.
And how fitting it was that the final move of that series was EX armor.
It was literally like as soon as he got the bar to do it, he's like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
That the whole thing. I respect it. I mean, wonderful set, and I think, you know, ending the run of Koisy, but big GGs is what I can say about that. You know, a phenomenal showing, really, really fantastic showing. This was a stacked tournament, so to make top 4, no easy feat. However, it will be Splash moving forward, Pure versus Splash as the losers finals, and we're going to figure out who is going to face off against Titaniumtigerzz in grand finals.
And Koisy made them sweat too, right? 3-2 in this last set, 3-1 against Titaniumtigerzz in winners. So never any free wins for his opponents, of course. But yes, and now that the match has been completed, that doesn't mean the donations are closed. You can still go to !Raiden in the chat to get to the donation page. Again, all of the donations are going to help research funding, or excuse me, to go help fund research for UBA5 disorder and a lot of other ultra rare diseases and genetic disorders that children are suffering from. So again, !Raiden in the chat. Let's get as many donations as possible as we're down to the top 3, right? Losers finals and grand finals. Only 2 more matches remaining here. Thank you to everybody that's contributed so far, that shared the stream, that has just watched the show. It's been an honor and a privilege to collaborate with Fight for Rare for this. We only got a couple of matches left to close it out.
Yeah, we are just a little short of that next milestone here. It does
True.
unlock at $2,000. We are 400, just a little bit more than $400 below it. So if you guys are waiting to kick in, please do it. It's for a great cause. You guys can help out these kids, help out these families that are, you know, being just thrown into a whirlwind of their life. And you know, we take so much for granted every day. Like
True.
everyone does. Nobody knows how hard these guys really have it, and it takes a lot of courage for what Raiden's family did for them, putting themselves out there in such a vulnerable state and trying to not only help their family, help out other families that are like, you don't want to go to the doctor and feel so lost when they have no answers for those solutions.
Yeah,
Let's help out. If Kenshi is the pick from Pure, it's probably for a good reason.
Yeah, man, that's what we're seeing. So losers finals right now, Splash versus Pure. See who gets a shot at Titaniumtigerzz and Grands. Oh. And this is the way Splash kind of makes up space, man. The dive kick with the Sonya before, dive kick in the armor, like my man is unhinged. On the proper Halloween stage as well, I appreciate that. Quick little breaker. Pure doesn't want to give him any damage.
Nice.
Yeah, he stood at the sweet spot. Both the cameo and the main character whiffing. Now Pure makes the most out of that. And it ended in a sandwich as well.
Oh,
That was sick.
they took Sindel with him.
Yeah, that was wild. What?
Going on a ride.
Beautiful stuff right now from Splash, though. If you want back in this round, this is how you do it. Get a big opening here, and he does. Launches with the Goro cameo. We're going in a fatal blow as well. Can do a whole lot of damage to Pure. He's alive, though, right?
I believe so.
We don't know. We don't know. Gonna be close. I think he's alive.
Yeah.
Indeed, Pure. Gonna have one more chance. Got a fatal blow himself, but quickly dashed away. I don't know what happened, but Kung Lao finds the mark. And just establish the overhead. Long range projectile. Oh, yeah. Freeze him up, fam. Sento gonna get his rocks off now.
Big
Insane.
damage.
Again, he's just like, I'm gonna nullify this. I like it.
The kidnapping of Sento.
Legitimately, what an answer to that. But Pure, speaking of answers, neutral jumps, the dive kick in the armor. It's a clean punish on the other side. Interrupts that as well. Very close and does close out the round.
Yeah, neutral jumping is always a great idea when you're fighting up against Kung Lao. A lot of people think that the Goro is going to knock you out, but Kung Lao has to specifically put it into a range that doesn't combo, so they got to call it out. So it's always a good thing to just kind of to keep in mind fighting against.
Ooh, I don't know if that was a commitment or an execution error from Pure right there, but opened up with it. Splash, man, so quick to the whole other side of the screen, man. His stages are big in MK.
This lockdown.
Yeah, Pure knows he only needs one significant hit. Oh, but he's not gonna get it. It looks like no meter for breaker. Not enough damage. Yeah, it is.
Splash. Putting one on the board.
Nice and early here, establishing the lead in losers finals, trying to continue that storyline. Titaniumtigerzz was able to take down Pure in winners finals. Still hasn't faced Splash in this tournament, and we're growing ever closer to that matchup.
Yeah, the not run back of grand finals is the only possibility Splash does make that comeback. It's so crazy to think that like Splash went down way before top 8, way sooner than most people would think, to someone who also did not make it to top 8 because they also got knocked into the losers, and they couldn't solidify the run back against Splash. So Splash is making the tournament run of a lifetime here, all the way through from such a long time ago, such an early round.
Yeah, massive show of endurance here from Splash for sure. And now Pure going to be switching back to the Ashrah as we get back into the match. I'm sure Sareena, but look at the armor timings on Splash, man. They've just been so on point every set we've seen on stream. Man, I'm here just looking to harass, get the damage where he can. Oh.
Yeah, opened up by the overhead, but no commitment here, no belief from Pure. You know, it could have been just kind of a way to try to keep it semi-safe, you know, keep the opponent guessing in terms of how to punish.
Ooh, and then the sneaky throw. It's in there, gonna push him ever towards that corner. Splash will respond though, picking his spots carefully. He's respecting the range of Ashrah for sure.
I mean, that's what this character has, pure range. Tries to get some kind of offense going after blocking that Shaolin shimmy, but Goro there to make sure it doesn't happen. How many times? How many times?
Put another one on the board.
How many times do we have to show you this?
Overhead and a fatal blow. No chance of surviving this splash going up in this round.
Dead. Dead as can be. But this is Mortal Kombat, so we come back to life even after getting our limbs stripped off. We're all good. Fine. Super Plus, and of course Splash going to be expecting the Super Plus frames, so Pure able to just go in there knowing exactly that Splash was holding on to block light. That's going to be an easy peasy punish here. Launching up, getting one bar to amplify it for some more damage. Sareena single rang to keep you in check. No anti-air coming out of Pure. Instead, he's just crumbling, getting mixed here from Goro as he comes in. He thinks the low is coming, but just kidding. It's the Goro pseudo overhead.
Oh my!
What? Called it out.
Oh.
Called it out. Splash. Oh, Splash here, but doesn't get the follow-up on that. Is he going to drop this? Is he going to let this go?
Oh! And the first time we finally see it deal with properly Splash to take a 2-0 lead at Losers Finals. Wow.
I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, is it dealing with it properly? Like, if you want to, like, if you know exactly what the sequence is going to be afterwards, like, there are full combo punishes, there are ways to get more damage, but right there, all he needed to do was down 2, and I wasn't really sure Kung Lao's down 2 had enough vertical hitbox to actually, you know, make it happen.
We seen a down 2 whiff when somebody's trying to before. I can't remember the character it was, but yeah, very dangerous. Yeah, maybe dealing with it properly wasn't the right wordage, but I'm just glad somebody finally clipped it, and it was in a clutch moment.
It was proper, and it was proper in that moment because that's all he needed. You know what I mean?
True. Yes.
But it's just one of those things that it is very tough to consistently punish optimally, and it's because she just has all these different options. For the follow-up here.
I cannot believe Splash escaped that match with the W. What a call out on the wake up, too. That was so sick, man.
I don't think anything Splash does surprises me anymore.
The jump back dive kick punish, I mean, it made me almost fall out of my chair.
Now Pierre's going a little bit more on the aggressive here.
All we need is one open, and that's what Splash has been proven. Oh, and then chase down again. You cannot escape. Trying to establish here. Yeah, just put out the dive kick, shallow dive kicks, play some mind games, build some meter. Oh, I'm a little bit too close that time. Great awareness from Pure to sneak in a throw. Oh. A little bit outside of the range. Splash. Yeah, there's the Goro assist call. Pure weather in the storm.
There's 10 seconds left.
Oh, and Splash gets the hit right when he needed it.
Fatal blow. Yep. Oh, that's just so sick. What a way to finish it as well.
Oh, he has been clutch after clutch after clutch. Man is truly embracing the moment here. 4 seconds on the clock. Pure's alive, but can he do anything? No, he cannot.
Goro becomes the projectile.
Toss a mat right at you.
Again here, I know Pure's feeling the pressure at this point, but a big open up. Oh, Splash just picking the right time to press the buttons. Pure, I don't know if he got caught deciding how to approach. Either way. Ooh, perfect spacing for Pure that time, catching the whiff, just melting his life bar.
Oh boy. Oh, getting whiff punished for getting jumped over on, but the Goro assist didn't come into the right spot, and that cost Splash that round. Splash trying to take this 3-0, but Pure fighting back here in this set, on the board, in the rounds. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
We're gonna see Chef Splash is gonna start cooking.
I mean, we're golden a lot of meter, if anything else. Nice pick up here.
Big damage here. Only needs one more open up.
Good block here. Splash not getting caught sleeping.
So good at blocking that overhead.
Oh,
so
again.
good. Just do it. Yeah, down 2. Don't take any other chances. You literally have half of his health remaining after that down 2. Almost nothing here. Good flawless block. The down 2 of his own.
Oh,
That's going to be a
man.
tricky throw. He's willing to take the throw, though. He doesn't want to open himself up.
Oh, got him right before he landed into the fatal blow. Pure. Oh, it dropped.
No. Not the bag.
Double bag. Didn't even give him the dignity of death. Just double bagged. Splash feeling himself over Pure. Ooh, what a heartbreaker.
And it's created the possibly most interesting grand finals because it's 2 opponents that are yet to face each other in this tournament.
Right?
Man, heartbreaker way. But I mean, either way, even if that did connect, that was only 1 game on the board for Pure, right? Splash still had a big lead. Just an amazing performance so far, as you alluded to, Darth Arma. Went into losers way before top 8. And I mean, look at this losers run just in top 8. Mighty Unjust 3-0, Get Wrecked 3-2 over Koisy, down to the Pixel 3-2. Now a 3-0 over Pure. I mean, he's got all the momentum he could ask for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Splash is pure adrenaline. Like that's what he plays like, and that's what he's showing here.
Oh, beautiful stuff indeed. Oh, what's up, Tommy? Glad to have you joining us once again. One of the founders of the Raiden Science Foundation, man. Glad to have you back. How you're doing?
I'm doing good. Glad to see everybody is still awake and excited. Catch up, you're still up at 5%.
Man.
Ketchup's been awake.
I give big props to everybody that has joined me today because I'm on the West Coast, but I know Darth Arma on the East Coast, Infinity, you on the East Coast too, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean everybody up real late tonight.
Yeah, I just want to join back in and say thank you to all of you for commentating tonight and raising awareness for not only UBA5 but for rare disease and everyone tuning in and watching the Mortal Kombat tournament tonight as well, and those who donate and supporting us. So continue to support, follow us, on Twitter if you can, and keep spreading the word. Just really appreciate it. Raiden is already in bed, so
That's good to hear. Good to hear. Glad to have you join us either way. And remember, follow all of the Raiden Science Foundations on the various social medias. Keep in contact with what's going on here. Again, Fight for Rare is teaming up with them to not only research UBA5 disorder, but all these ultra rare diseases that are plaguing these kids nowadays. Now, I'm so glad that we could be a part of this, man. I'm glad to have you back for a little bit.
yeah, and this is not our last event. Just stay tuned. We'll continue to do more events and some surprises. And yeah, again, what we're doing, it's incredible. We're just not only doing research for the sake of research, we're actually developing a cure for this disease that doesn't exist before, and then providing so much hope for others as well. So every dollar counts. So if you still can, please help.
Yeah, then most definitely, man, we will do so. Thank you so much to everybody that's already contributed. Again, exclamation point Raiden in the chat to get to the donation link. That's where you're going to want to contribute all your funds there. Remember, all the players have been taken care of today, so we're looking to redirect all viewer contributions over to exclamation point Raiden at the Tiltify link to get those donations in. Of course, we can still unlock some milestones. We're at grand finals, so if you're going to donate, this is the time to do it. Thank you for everybody that has already donated. It's been a beautiful tournament. I can't wait to see what Fight for Rare and the Raiden Science Foundation does in the future. It's been an honor to be a part of this so far.
Thanks, all.
All right, man, this is going to be good. Grand finals coming soon. Again, get in your donations while we're still going. We only got one more set left. An incredible one for sure. Titaniumtigerzz and Splash have not played yet. You know this is going to be good. I can't wait to see it. The players have given us a hell of a show. Thank you to all the donations as well. Thank you to all of you, like for real. I know all y'all on the East Coast. It's brutal right now, you know what I mean? Approaching at least 2 a.m. Catch up. I don't even want to know what time it is over there, fam. So I'm just glad that everybody can still stay up with me for this grand finals, and of course the contributions. Big ups to the anonymous $500 match completed. All of the players that you see here, all of the contributors, Professor KO, Joba, Limbo Dog, Hagare, all the anonymous donators, GH, invalid user, and many more. Y'all really are helping the world become a better place. And again, all of these diseases, these disorders, there are a lot of rare and new diseases that we're trying to figure out, and we're going to leave the world in a better place the more money we can contribute to this research. So thank you all for doing so.
You guys are awesome. Just so caring, so kind to give. And we know how much it means. We know how much it will help and how long it will go. You guys are awesome. Let's keep this going. And again, make sure you guys follow Fight for Rare on their social medias to keep up with what they're doing in the future. You know, if you're not in a position to help now, you might be in a position to help a little later, whether that's in a few weeks or a few months. So make sure you guys stay in touch, and get more eyes on the organization. Really be able to get out there and help them.
You can find more information at raidenscience.org as well as their official website.
Give the socials a share, give the website a share, and even that goes a really long way in helping.
Yeah, man, that's one of the important things, because it is also one of those causes that's for rare diseases, right? Where we don't even have a lot of names for these rare diseases. So spreading the information, spreading the knowledge and awareness is just as important as contributing your dollars to the cause. So yeah, man, I mean, as long as we can get as many eyes on this as possible, that's how we're going to combat this as best we can. So again, man, we are on the verge of grand finals here. We got Splash versus Titaniumtigerzz. Going to be a good one, to say the least, bro. I'm very much looking forward to this here. Oh, and I believe we have selected winners for some of the giveaways as well. We have Mofo209 for the Razor Wolverine V2. And we got some Fight for Rare mugs. Dr. Hufflepuff. That's not my house, but you know, it is what it is. Shouts to the Hufflepuffs. People try to put me in that house, and I resent that, but that's another story. Getrekedyo got our Fight for Rare mug. Shouts to Getrekedyo getting a top 8 and a mug. Soul, I don't know how to pronounce this one, Celeste Soul. Either way, you know how Twitch names be. And J Moses X, thank you to all of our giveaway winners. And now it is grand finals time. Splash coming from the loser side versus Titaniumtigerzz, who has been dominating on this Ashrah.
I love the phase through there to avoid any kind of chip on the projectile, just to kind of keep Splash guessing here. Perfectly in that range for the Sareena rangs to connect. Oh, going for the meter drain here, keeping Splash literally in hell as he builds nothing, and he just dive kicks out of there. He just dive kicks.
He said that so casually. I was like, did I hear what I just heard?
Look, man.
Ashrah vibes.
Bro, this has been Splash though, bro. I feel like he's made so much happen all this life. How? And again, the overhead comes through. Tiger's breaking for his life.
I feel like Splash didn't.
How, bro?
I don't know.
He's still alive.
Didn't even want to risk it plus put that armor move. I respect it.
Oh my goodness, bro. Tigers clutches out the first round. I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack.
I feel like there was 6 seconds or Splash just didn't stop jumping forward, jumping back, jumping forward, jumping back. And like it worked. Like why?
Like that's what I'm saying. Like how did he never get hit during that?
Wait, was it win a round with a down 3 or win a
It
match?
would a game.
Okay.
What a game.
Yeah.
The whole
Wait
game.
a second, I think I got something.
He's partying too hard with that dark stance. Because put himself minus and 8 or 2 1 2.
Oh.
Don't blink.
Don't poke back. Don't poke me. I'm playing MKX. I got armored launchers.
It's not your turn to poke. It's my turn to poke, bro. We just went over this lesson.
Oh man. I wonder if there's enough breathing room there to like neutral jump instead of poke back. I wonder.
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps. Get too much here, just kind of random little pokes, and those successful forward threes aren't really going to lead into damage. They're really going to lead into forcing you to block the projectile, and then that leads into super plus situation.
Toss in the hat. You know, we established a little bit slower of a game here. That's what I really like about Splash's play, though, man. He picks his spots. Like he doesn't just go face roll on in.
It's very sort of controlled chaos, isn't it?
For sure.
Super plus, but he's backing off. Titaniumtigerzz kind of showing a little tell of how he's feeling. It's like does not want to go anywhere near Splash. Looking to make the Shaolin shimmy whiff. Possibly looking for, you know, a nice whiff punish or it's not in the right spot.
Oh.
That should have been it. That should have been wake up buttons. That should have been wake up buttons.
Of all time for you to be crazy, why?
No, that overhead is not working on Splash tonight. Splash is too good at it. Challenging there as he lands on the ground right next to Kung Lao. Titaniumtigerzz wants nothing to do with him. Tries to anti-air him out of there. What?
Wait!
There's 5 seconds left on the clock.
How does he find this space, bro? 4 seconds into the fatal blow. What is this health situation gonna be like?
Lead. I don't know.
This is close. This is so close. I don't know who's gonna have it.
He's gonna have an opportunity, right, to like put some chip on him.
Yeah, that last hit. Tigers has it by a little bit.
Oh, Sareena calling it clutch for Tigers.
Wait, is this a time?
Oh.
Wait, isn't one of the bounties to win by timeout? That was almost a timeout if he just didn't finish the combo.
I mean, there's 0 seconds, so.
I don't think that's a timeout though. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna have to do the instant replay there by the judge. Because if he literally just didn't finish the combo and just let time run out, it would have been it. But I don't think he's focusing on a $25 PlayStation card. I think he's focusing on this $1,000 prize pool that's for the players, and he's trying to get the biggest chunk out of there. So it's okay, Tigers. I really hope you're not listening to the stream. I don't want to distract you, but I know we just got to focus on the win. Focus on the dub. No chance. I thought that fatal blow was going to do a little more damage, and it really came down to the wire. Might have come down to a little bit of mashing on either end.
True.
They were both testing their might for sure.
Test your might, baby. Let's go.
It was so close. Every little bit of damage counted in that instance.
That range dash is just giving Tigers so much mileage at the moment to bypass the projectile.
Ooh, the right timing here. Good
Dude.
knowledge from Splash.
He's an expert at the armored launcher for sure.
Titaniumtigerzz opting not to go for any kind of break here. Maybe saving it for the next round. Maybe saving it for the next combo opportunity. Flawless blocking there at the end. Yeah, that was a little desperate. That was a little desperate there. Obviously, a single hit, you're not going to hit him from that. He just was banking on totally connecting. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, so you guys see it too. It's just me.
Yes, indeed.
Woo! I don't like that feeling.
Oh, Splash left the session from what I could see.
Oh,
Did we
alright.
lose? Who did we lose? Both players or just one?
Hopefully we get
Sure.
that information figured out quickly. But yeah, definitely.
Tigers is still here.
Okay.
So
Splash is the only one that left.
drop from Splash. I want to say tournament rules.
Oh no.
Tournament rules usually say. Now, does it
It
start
used to
off
say
as
the
a
game. Now they're saying the round from experience.
okay?
Okay.
Maybe we can get an official official word to see what's going on. I mean, how do you? I mean, we could go back and see what the meter difference was. Cameos most likely were fully charged.
Well, in this instance, I guess it's just a matter of. Well, we need to find out what the ruling's going to be here.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, Mother Base will get that information relayed to us when they can. But man, Titaniumtigerzz, even with that, all the momentum's on Splash's side, he is still just not letting anybody get mileage.
The Tigers has been really looking for, an online win like this for a bit, I think.
Yeah.
Wants to do better in pro competition in general, as everyone does.
Yeah.
But I think if Tigers is able to get first place here, that would be a rather significant win for him, I think.
Ooh, and we got a $100 donation from Anonymous. Let's go for the good cause. And for a Ringe karaoke session, perhaps. What do you want me to sing, bro? You gotta give me a request here. I don't know what I'm gonna sing right now. I'm about to look at my playlist. Hold on. But thank you to everybody that has donated so far. See, I'm trying to figure out what to sing, bro.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it for them.
For real, man. See, should I sing like some Sade? Is that a good idea? Moon in the Sky?
Ooh.
Let's see here while we get who are we missing again? Splash?
Yeah, Splash fell out of the hill.
Not responding in the chat, I noticed, so I am just gonna send a little message to make sure everything's good.
Okay, so we are recreating the room right now. We just got word from Mother Base.
Could have just been a random outage.
What was I going to say? I first got familiar with Titaniumtigerzz via his Takeda and MKX. Is that where like he first got started with NRS, or was it before that? Do you know, any of you?
I thought that they started in MKX, but I could be wrong.
That's where I first got familiar with him, at the very least.
I think I first properly saw Tigers in, I want to say Injustice 2.
Yeah, Tigers was like
I'm not
one of the
sure.
best Brainiac
It
players.
was terrible.
So to me, I want to say Tigers broke out during.
Quite a few players, obviously their legacy spans many different games. Especially with the NetherRealm scene, with the 2-year life cycle, especially early on. There's a pretty big part of that, I think.
Yeah, 100%, man. Like you said earlier, I think I was watching your stream or somebody's stream where they asked the streamer, I'm pretty sure it was your stream, you and your brother, where one of the viewers was like, how come there's a lot of like crossover for like MK players playing other games, but not so many other game players playing that much Mortal Kombat? And you were like, bro, the new Mortal Kombat game or new NRS game comes out every 2 years. Like, players are just accustomed to learning things quickly. And I mean, we see it time and time again.
MK11 was the first time that changed. So do we have a ruling on what that disconnect means?
Ooh, yeah, let me see. Hopefully Mother Base can let us know on that one, if it's just going to be a round or... We shall see. Okay, so yeah, they're just going to recreate the last match. The round going to be taken from Mr. Splash, then we're going to keep on going.
Yeah, so Splash won that first set. I'm sorry, that first round. And then the disconnect happened in round number 2.
So are we just starting it?
I guess we're so there's no penalty for splash
Okay, so we're just gonna go back in. We're gonna start where we
started
started
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
At least I want to say that's how it ended. I am a little sleep deprived, but I want to say that's where it ended.
I'm over here trying to figure out what I'm gonna sing, dude. I think I'm gonna sing the hook to Miss Jackson by Outkast. We'll get that in a little while.
Don't get in trouble.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, the hook part from Miss Jackson is fine. It's very stream safe.
Okay.
Oh wait, Tiger's down with a lightning fast turnaround.
Yeah, Tiger's has been good, man. Even when Splash is making him bleed a little bit, he's been able to compose himself, kind of stabilize the neutral a little bit, slow down the pace.
And there's that Sareena reversal. Underrated in my opinion.
I'm seeing some good utilization of it from Tigers.
It's just a really good reversal. So you can give that to any character that might have a bad reversal. That's why Tara and Sareena are quite good together too.
Slow pace here from both sides. Oh, Splash to take the damage he can get here. Time is on his side.
Both throw.
Forward to take the front. We can take those all day.
Gonna take the damage he can get off the trade, but now Tiger's cashing out here. Gonna be able to get some big damage with plenty of time left on the clock to get rid of the rest of this life deficit.
That's gonna really hurt.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's just gonna be left with the lead actually after the fatal blow. Wow. Oh,
Oh,
doesn't matter.
quick.
Splash with the tie up on the grand final set. You love to see it. I don't want to see no free sets here. Titaniumtigerzz quickly gets a lead, but my man Splash, he has too much momentum to get taken down easily.
Yeah, he's fighting back as best as he can.
When we get back into it, I don't think any character switches, any cameo switches. I mean, this has been such a successful formula for both players. I don't see any switches coming.
Yeah, it'd be very unusual to change now of all times.
Yep, they're locked in.
I'm just still surprised about how much damage that fatal blow combo does. I think you're all sitting there thinking like, okay, that's a good situation. Oh, just straight up taking the lead.
Yeah, I did not think they were just gonna have the lead after that. That would have been close. Maybe a chip sequence away from the lead, but not just straight up the lead. Splash here, already working towards the corner. You've seen the damage, the suffocating pressure he's been able to do once he gets his opponent here. And he backs up though, not even playing the game, just wants to sit on this lead. Oh.
Yeah, it's like a very specific timing. Yeah.
Forward dash.
Fun stuff, but I mean Splash, when he's got the life lead, he'll take the little damage he can get. Every bit counts right now. The discipline.
Ooh. Gotta be over. I thought a dive kick was coming for sure.
Mm-hmm. My man is weathering the storm. Oh.
Oh, wow. What an open up. Doesn't need to spend fatal.
It's quite the reward.
Being able to hold that fatal blow for potential half-life combo this time around.
Forward throw, keeping that corner positioning in mind here.
This is it. This is what it's all about here for Ashrah. It's just, as I've said before, control.
Control it up. Yeah, just want to let Splash start getting his rocks off. Bring some chaos to the way the game's going.
Ooh, Sareena took a hit, so no double knives for a few seconds.
That's all right, folks.
Whiff.
Interrupt that time, no free. Wait, so with it though. Oh, just spinning, dog.
That's the first time I've ever seen anyone use that spin on purpose.
Waking up, launching them. Gets it over the projectile. It's huge for Splash. Big damage reward. We got the corner position as well. Oh yeah. Goro. That's the forward throw.
Yeah, pure throw.
I'm trying to get out of that space, trying to push him back into it. What an interrupt, but a better backdash and a punish on the overhead attempt.
Beautiful side switch.
Just a little bit more.
Oh, that was so scary. Wait.
Wow.
The dead.
Oh my, Splash lives with 7 health on the missed punish and combos in the fatal blow for the win. Wow.
Yeah, I want to say that might have been an input error there.
That is a tragic.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You're backing up and then you want to try to go for forward 2 and you get this potential input.
Oh man. 2-1. What a way for Splash to survive. Makes the most out of the opportunity, right? That's what his responsibility is in a situation like that, of course, you know, as the opponent capitalizing off the execution error. Nobody, I think, ever really wants to win that way, but hey, you got to capitalize as best you can when that moment comes up.
Oh, definitely. Was right on the dot with that punish too.
Man, oh man, bro.
It's a tricky situation there, I think, at the end, because had there been just a tiny little extra bit of health done to Titaniumtigerzz off that punish, we could have probably seen that, you know, it was a 1 or 2 bar launch into Fatal Blow, into sort of mid 50s, 500 damage or something. Like, that probably would have been enough, you know? So it's like, we'd take the damage we can with the situation, but I think Titaniumtigerzz was probably sitting there thinking, oh, if only I got hit like 1 more time, I'd have been much better off.
All right, here we go. Man, Splash up 2-1 here. 1 game away from resetting the bracket. Right now, Titaniumtigerzz already cornered up. Tried to start with a flawless block. It's opened up in the process anyway.
This is an absolute steamroll.
It's looking like it right now. This is the tempo Splash has been looking to force. Oh, man, and Tigers finally finds a reprieve for a second. Oh, Kendo Splash just forcing his way in.
Yeah, that's Titaniumtigerzz missing a big
Tigers has been
opportunity
having some
there.
trouble with his inputs here. Not getting it as clean as Splash right now, who's currently on reset point.
Yeah, trying to find something here. Projectiles going back and forth. The Sareena is looking for some kind of hit to go easy into the hit confirm. Titaniumtigerzz closing the gap, getting right in front of him. Getting caught with projectiles as he's trying to advance forward.
Movement's been so in and out.
It's wild, man. He's gotten under these jumps multiple times and just gotten the hit on the other side. And it's so precise. What you know about it, bro? He's teaching.
He's got another Goro. He has 1 more. And that reset.
Splash with the big reset. All right, I'm gonna sing since this is the reset now.
Do it. Do it.
Hold on. We'll get the fatality first.
Sing to the fatality.
Sing to the. Okay. I'm sorry, Miss Ashrah. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make Sareena cry. I apologize a trillion times. All right, there y'all go.
Yes. That was fantastic.
There it is. So they requested the karaoke. I've given you the karaoke. Thank you for the big $100 dono. I think it was from Anonymous as well. So we got a proper reset karaoke sesh for grand finals. All right, and of course, y'all, again, this is going to be grand finals reset, so if you're going to get your donations in, please do it now.
Let's do it.
Point Raiden in the chat. Please get your
Please.
donations in. This is all going to the Raiden Science Foundation to research rare genetic diseases plaguing children right now. Please get it in. Again, exclamation point Raiden. Let's get it popping.
We're going right into it. For grand finals reset, both players here on the lower
You get a
bracket.
reset of that capacity, it's just so much better off for you. And you know, Titaniumtigerzz, when you start this set being on the winner's side and you're the one that's comfortable, all of a sudden now you're the one that's, well, you've got all the work to do. Splash is looking just so calm and collected, and everything's just working. The whiff punish there of the dive kick, everything else, the mix-ups there from the overhead grab.
Yeah, I mean, when you're Splash in this situation too, you're starting to feel like you can't lose. Like the amount of sets he's won in a row at this point, the confidence got to be out of control.
Big confidence coming out of him. Real life Kung Lao. So,
I wonder where we go from here though, because Tigers, you can see there's just so much more care into this decision making right now because I think how game changing Splash is, like every time he's using armor. Oh god. The Goro chases it as well.
See right now, Titaniumtigerzz, he stabilizes neutral a bit, man. The time though, it's only 15 seconds left.
Oh, very true actually. This is going to be a rather pivotal 10 seconds.
Man, Splash, you know, he just needs the fatal blow. He gets the hit. Gonna find it. Not even gonna
Finds
use
it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, what a start from Splash again. I don't know what it is, bro. Every time he's got a life deficit, he needs to clutch out a moment. He finds a way to do it time and time again. Cannot be stopped.
And I think that's just a fantastic way for him to start this post reset. You know, you go into this reset with all the momentum on your side, and then the first round you win after the reset goes down like that. I think Tigers is going to be sweating right now. Yeah, this is not a comfortable situation for him, and he cannot stop this. It's like I said, it's a steamroll effect.
It
Yeah.
really feels like it, man.
totally momentum based, like tons of momentum coming at you, tons of adrenaline, tons of offense. The Tigers trying to fight back, trying to get some kind of conversion here.
Looking for some annoyance at the very least to make Splash kind of switch up the way he approaches. A little bit too far that time. These harassments with the low kicks as well. So well spaced, so well placed.
I think it's the difference between the two of them, because Tigers, he's been swinging out a lot of buttons, but most of it is blocked. A little bit of chip damage, and that's kind of it. Whereas every time Splash is hitting something, it's so much more impactful.
Been winning the war of attrition, which against Ashrah is very impressive.
That's punishable. That's punishable.
Oh. Splash never leaving anything on the table. Tigers breaking. Just wants to hold on to this round. He's still got another one to go if he wants to win. Recovers the time. Oh.
Good blocks.
Again, y'all, this is in a collaboration with Fight for Rare! Exclamation point Raiden in the chat. Last set, so get those donations in while we're still live.
Starting off with some fantastic damage there for Splash.
Moving so strong, man. Oh, he tried to poke that time, but too far.
It's just so much block stun on that forward three. It's really tough to get in there. It's really tough to get to force or poke in there. Splash is looking for the jump in. Does find the punish here as he just dashes in there. Splash taking Titaniumtigerzz for a ride into the corner.
Just a little bit more.
Oh, breaker again. Titaniumtigerzz trying to hold on, but he's not going to be able to. Splash with his first real overall set lead here in Grand Finals. Yeah, this is out of control.
Set lead is real. The set lead is real. Splash is feeling it. I don't know how Tigers is going to shake
Where do
this
we think
off.
we go from here?
I think we need a character change potentially.
He does play. Tigers does play Kenshi. I don't know if that's the right call.
Johnny as well.
Yes. Lots of Johnnies out there. We haven't seen a lot of Johnnies in this top 8 though, so
True.
could be the first appearance on stream so far anyway.
Well, you know, I do know the right calls to hit that exclamation point Raiden in chat. You know what I mean? We still got a couple more matches to go. I mean, this is the last set, but it's 1-0. We potentially, at the very least, have 2 more matches left. So again, everybody, please try to get your donations while we're still live here so we can collaborate as strong as we possibly can. Game 2, Splash vs. Titaniumtigerzz in the reset. Let's get it.
Forcing their plus frames here. Titaniumtigerzz with the back throw. A little obvious, but looks like Splash wasn't ready to tech it. The low buzzsaw coming into play here, trying to, and that's Tiger's going in and out of that armored range. Like he's forcing Splash to come off those bars. He's forcing Splash to come off those resources.
Most definitely. Approach, got the hat behind it, but man, Splash just keeps chasing him down. Tigers tries to get the space just to get launched. Got a breaker immediately into the fatal blow, though. Well worth it for Tigers. I mean, just getting this first round on the board, I think is so important because Splash has been running away with matches nonstop. At least finally, you can have something on your side to breathe a little bit easier.
You are a glutton for punishment.
Back off here. Oh, that's going to be a punish there as he tries to get, you know, Ashrah trying to make some full screen presence here. Armor right through the Goro popping up, but Splash not getting the follow-up here. The dive kick a little miscalculated. Gets the back throw here, and now he's going to wait for those cameos to slowly build up. Splash doesn't want to really go in unless he absolutely has to, or unless he gets a big opportunity. Willing to take this throw. He's got a lot of health and a lot of time to get those cameos back.
Man, it's so cool to see the way these two measure their approach in the neutral. Oh, such far-ranging options for both. And the distance they have to play footsies at is so interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I think that was the first time I saw Splash actually get hit by it, but Tigers wasn't ready to capitalize.
Oh, wait a minute. A 2-0 round for Tigers to tie up the set 2. Maybe he's figured something out.
Simple air-to-air. Maybe he figured out Splash does like to take to the air. Sometimes you got to just risk it up there. Go right for, you know, the faster you press the button, the faster it's going to connect. But sometimes that's not always the right option. If the opponent is being a little bit more passive, if they're not jumping and you go for an instant jump, you know, air-to-air and nobody's home, you're going to get a punish when you hit the ground.
Yes, indeed,
It looks like we may be having more cameo action. So, right, the change to the Kung Lao cameo for Ashrah worked. Now, Sonya cameo for Kung Lao. Wow. I'm liking this.
Bringing it out again.
Yeah, I'm loving the dance around in the cameo select screen to, you know, try to counteract. Like, once now you don't have to worry about Sareena so much, well, then I can focus a little bit more on, you know, getting damage while still having, you know, my cameo come back a little bit faster in Sonya.
Splash starting off nice and hot with a big punish.
Even that way, like, Splash is so content to take the combo damage without having to do like some square wave thing mid-screen, because you can save the meter for the energy ring Oki, you can save it for range, you can get corner carry into armored reward, like it's all there.
Oh, you cannot escape, fam.
The punch.
Easy.
And the armor again respected at that time. Oh, it doesn't matter what timing from Splash getting the reversal out. Oh, Homura with a big donation for $50 as well. Thank you so much. Again, exclamation point Raiden in the chat. Homura, thank you for getting these last-minute donations here. And everybody, we're raising money for a good cause. Research of UBA 5. Get in it while you can. Now, it's going to jump over this time. Another landing, bro. Splash, consistent with it.
And actually, Splash just went into, if I'm not mistaken, the regular back forward too. Spent no meter because he must have expected Titaniumtigerzz to break.
Sonya looking established. I love the way he covers Brown with a dive kick after, but Titaniumtigerzz still ready. Bro, in the air this time, and the projectile to follow it up, man. Both of these players are looking so good.
They want it, man. They want it so bad. They want the biggest chunk of this massive prize pool. The regular shots, the projectiles getting easily ducked by Ashrah, but that's not going to be the case as she retaliates with the Kung Lao low hat. No ducking under that. Always going to be a threat.
I'm going to wait for Tigers to cover the air as well as the low hat establishes ground dominance, covering every angle he can.
Oh, that could have been a huge hit confirm, but he wasn't ready. He didn't believe.
Yeah, I mean, it was a neutral situation, right? You thought Splash would have just blocked it up, but he's going to break here as he gets hit one more time.
Simple down 2 to get off of me. He's not even taking the risk. He's not even going air to air. Just stop it. Get off of me. Whoa, barely not getting punished there. And I mean, I don't think that was a hit confirm. I think that was just this better hit. And if it doesn't, I'm going into game number 4. I mean, what else was that? What else was that? There's nothing else that could have been. So he does get a combo, nearly 40%. But I don't know if that's going to be enough. Don't count him out, though. He's got a bar of meter. If he places that in the right spot, it can be disastrous for Titaniumtigerzz. Not in the correct spot there. Tigers desperately trying to get out. The down 2, get off of me.
Oh, and then the chase down
so
again.
smart.
Put the low hat out. You want to get away. I'm not going to let you.
Yeah, that's really what it is. It's the chase down. It's the, you know, the low hat threat is there. Nobody wants to deal with low hat and an overhead at the same time. So a lot of people just want to jump out of there, get away, and just take your chances with the air to air, because it's such a wacky situation that most people and most characters won't have the ability and the resources to really convert into a ton of damage from it. So I'd say it's usually worth the risk. But if the player using the Kung Lao assist is onto that, they'll let go of the hat early and hit you before you even leave the ground. So kind of a little mix-up game, but Tigers did a good job of minimizing the risk there, going for the air-to-air phase and just kind of stopping them there and keeping that hat as a threat.
Man, oh man, that was wild, bro. Both these players playing so well. And
So
again,
good.
I want to bring everybody's attention again. We're partnered with Fight for Rare right here. We only got a couple matches left for y'all to donate. Exclamation point Raiden in the chat. Big ups to Homura, which was our latest $50 donation. And remember, if we get to 2,000, that's a milestone. We're giving away a laptop, so we're only about $152 away from that. So if somebody wants to come in big at the end, we could still get that laptop given away. But you got to do it soon because we only got a couple of matches left, and these players are giving us some phenomenal Mortal Kombat.
After a significant delay, it's still Sonya. I think Splash was thinking hard whether we were going to go back to Goro or not, but it's Sonya all the way now until the end.
Yeah, totally cameo locked here from here on out. The low hat being a menace for Titaniumtigerzz, being the right decision here. I mean, who knew? You got to fight Kung Lao with Kung Lao.
Tigers again, man. Both players looking for a significant foothold to start this set. Just scratching and clawing for the damage. And with this harassment, nice job right there from Splash. Though again, he's found the pokes to interrupt a lot.
Yeah, that's really what you got to do. You got to stop that projectile before it comes out. Oh, man, but what a conversion. What a pickup here from Titaniumtigerzz. 33%. Finds himself on the wrong side of that hat, though. Uses the breaker, comes off of 3 bars. Such precious resources. Puts himself in a fake punishable situation. So Splash would think it's his opportunity to swing. Ends up getting hit by the hat. Oh, waited. He waited. He waited. He was reacting 100% to that yellow glow. As soon as that yellow glow went around her sword, he said, I'm going in. Armor, boys, this is happening.
And I love the way you delivered that. That was a real, this mother waited? Are you serious? Yeah, that was good stuff. Splash. He was really out here cooking. He's got the corner yet again.
Ooh.
How do you deal with both? How do you deal with both low hat and that overhead at the same time? Down 2, get off of me.
These down 2s from Tigers have been working out, man.
That's the neat part. You don't.
Good old. Can't wait. Can't wait. Next DLC, it's coming, baby.
Splash here trying to give us a last match here in the reset. Oh, takes the throw for now. Can't take too many more.
It's fine. He's willing to take it. Lives to see another day. Oh, God, he's just jumping. Oh, he's just jumping.
I'm so scared, bro.
Get me out of here.
There's still plenty of time. Super plus.
Oh my.
Oh, still alive somehow.
Oh my god.
Oh, got the hit breaker.
He pressed. He pressed. He jumped over.
Why?
Still barely alive. Oh, punish!
God,
Splash, we're going to a game 5, brother. Oh my.
What? What just happened? What just happened there at the end?
Tigers did not hold down to do the swipe that would have potentially, I think that would have chipped and killed. And brutal. All in one. One little mistake cost everything.
Man.
The fighting game gods request more matches, fam. Game 5 between Splash and Titaniumtigerzz here for the IKFK that is in collaboration with Fight for Rare and Raiden Science Foundation. Again, exclamation point rating in the chat. We are down to the last game. We're going as long as we possibly can. Reset into the grand finals. So please, y'all, if you have it in your heart to donate, if you have the means to donate, please do so because this tournament has been sick. I can't wait to see who's actually going to win.
This is literally game 5. This is literally the final game here. The bracket reset, the huge tournament run through the loser side, the pure dominance on the winner side. Maybe Titaniumtigerzz getting a little too comfortable, but this is great Mortal Kombat 1 action for you guys. Great entertainment. And if you guys do want to show your appreciation, please consider donating here to a great cause, Fight for Rare. The players have already been taken care of. Their prize pool, $1,000 match arena, has been met. So you don't have to worry about that. Just worry about opening your hearts to those families in need. Fight for Rare.
Halloween stage.
That's it. As the final stage, it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's literally Halloween right now on the East Coast because.
Oh, true. we got. I only got 8 minutes left, bro. We're gonna make it to Halloween here too.
And it's 3 a.m. the witching hour.
Oh, it is.
This is so scary.
It's gonna end in a double KO, bro.
It's been Halloween for me for almost 7 months.
Yo, big job to catch up, bro. Oh, man, holding it down with us.
Holding it down. Holding it down.
Right now, it's okay.
Called out the armor. This time going for just a regular throw. New Splash is going to be holding on to block. Getting hit with the hat. And just, you know, trying to stand up a little too early to establish their offense as soon as possible. That's what Tigers is doing here.
Man, Splash's counter-range game is really effective in this round.
Dude.
Even like 25 seconds. Oh my goodness.
So impressive to watch from both sides, man. It gets clipped at the end.
You gotta watch time.
Oh.
Overhead.
Splash has been so good at defending against that too, but when he needed it the most, cannot find the defense. Titaniumtigerzz now on tournament point.
Great armor, great connection there with the Sonya cameo. Getting more than 30%, getting some good corner carry, but that Kung Lao hat, if you give him enough breathing room to just get it out, that's when, you know, they can just apply it and do whatever they want. They can follow it. They can send it out for a little projectile. They can hold it there as an anti-air or some threat to pressure. Doesn't get a follow-up there, but does get the back throw.
I like that. Titaniumtigerzz recognizing around, not going to get the combo, but still, it was such a well-timed throw after the hit stun. Oh, interrupt again. Splash not letting him get that off for free.
Yeah, trying to like go for some kind of mix there, whether that's mixing it up with the low or the overhead. And that's what Tigers is opting to do once they are, you know, plus enough. So I think we're going to be seeing a little bit more challenging from Splash in those situations to come.
Just barely caught her.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh. This is spooky.
For real. Tigers with the fatal blow. He just bet on it. But a clean block from Splash. Gonna get the punish. Force the final round.
Please.
Oh my. Thank you for the donation, by the way. The $32 donation. I can't even tell from that's who right now. Throwing the hat. This is the final round, bro. What a tournament it's been.
It's a battle of low hat versus energy ring right now. Both fast cooldown.
You threw the poke.
Hold down the armor, respected it this time, but finds the buttons.
I'm so scared.
And the Sonya shot putting a stop to Kung Lao as well.
Oh, that hat held a little bit longer. That could have been a bad jump for Splash. Does find himself on the bad side of a forward throw. Does find himself in the corner, but Tiger's backing off, giving Splash a ton of breathing room here.
He just did it.
Oh boy, I don't think that was worth the break. I don't think that was worth the break, but he had no other choice. What else can he do? He's trying to find as much health as he can. Gets the forward throw.
Right, somewhat fatal blow territory.
Oh, the throw counter. That's big. Still not enough. Tigers, oh my god. How intense is he going to make this, man? He's got
He
the
hasn't got any
fatal
meter
blow.
for last breath.
Oh, you're right. He does it indeed. Splash, though. He's playing very
10
defensive
seconds.
right now.
There's no time.
Oh, and Splash takes it once again, committing to the armor. Completes the full loser's run to get it. He can't even believe it himself. Hands off the controller. He takes it 3-2. What an incredible run from Splash.
Wow, that was definitely a drop the controller situation there at the end where he's just like, I did it.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to teabag. I'm not even going to fatal. Like, nothing. He did it. Splash literally did it. Came back through that demon loser's run after going down on the winner's side very early to Sunio, getting the run back on Sunio, and then just destroying everybody in his way, including every Sindel player in this tournament.
Yeah. Man, that was an incredible run, bro. Oh, what a way to end the regular season as well, because that was week 6. We can see the way the points have been dollied out. The mighty unjust first overall placing for the regular season. So those first top 4 seedings, I believe this is how we do it, where the top 4 are on the winner's side, and then 5 through 8 will be on the loser's side. So you can see our top 8 for our playoff bracket as follows: Mighty Unjust, Pulse, El Kukui, Ludi, Shuleta, Wise Gemini, Splash, and Tweety, all going to be battling it out. So big ups to Splash. I mean, Splash, with that first place victory, actually gets into the playoffs because he gets the full 100 points that propels him past everybody else. So amazing stuff from Splash all the way through.
That's crazy. So much on the line there. So much, on top of just the prize pool, but also qualifying for the finale. That's insane. That is so much to fight for. So much in your heart, and at any point, any sign of weakness could have been a total game changer. And again, this is your last chance to donate here on the stream while we are still live. Fight for Rare. They're helping so many families, so many children by getting some research done for these, unknown factors for these very rare genetic diseases. It's a great cause. It's a great charity. If you guys have it in your heart to donate, please consider donating. We will love you forever for it. And some of us might even sing for you.
Exactly. I mean, I'll sing again. You got to get it in right now, though. I'll do it again. I'll sing one more time. Exclamation point Raiden in the chat. Thank you to everybody who has donated so far throughout the stream, raising money for a good cause. You love to see it. I thank you to Tommy Pham as well, founder of the Raiden Science Foundation, for coming on here multiple times, chopping it up with us, giving us an insight into the life that he lives, raising Raiden Pham, the 3-year-old boy who has been suffering with UBA5. Again, you can go to fightforrare.org. You can also go to, I believe, RaidenScience.org to find out more information about all of this. Big ups to Fight for Rare, who has been doing this for quite a while now, collaborating. As you mentioned earlier, Dartham, I believe it was Fight for Combat before. So they've been in this process, helping out charities, helping out research funds for medical disorders, and all kinds of stuff that we need to make the world a better place. So it's been an honor to be a part of this event for sure.
Yeah, huge honor to just, be a part of something that can help so many children potentially. But again, we need your help spreading the word, donating, and just giving these kids every opportunity to fight. It's tough. It's tough to see parents go through that, especially me as a parent now. Seeing that, it's it really puts things into perspective, and it makes you, you know, realize how much help you can do out there. So much love to everyone who donated. Much love to all those families who need it.
Yeah, I just think it was a good way to take a step back and think about the larger picture of life, right? And be thankful for the blessings that we do have, because I mean, there's a lot of struggle out there for everybody, and everybody's got their own problems, and we've been exposed to problems that I know I wasn't aware of before today and before the Fight for Rare causes. So big ups to everybody that's been involved with Fight for Rare, the Raiden Science Foundation, again, just being able to bring the awareness of a lot of stuff that we're barely finding out about as a species. So this is what we're gonna need to make the future generations better, to make the world a better place, a healthier place to live, a way that we can overcome these obstacles. So thank you for taking this journey with us today. Before we get out of here, do any of y'all got anything left to say for this beautiful collaboration?
Thanks for having me here. It was a pleasure. Shout out to Tommy for coming on, helping educate the stream a little bit, and letting us put on a show for little Raiden. So yeah.
Yes.
I just appreciate everyone's time. Like everyone else, has been an absolute pleasure doing this tonight. I can't thank the viewers enough, really, and all the support. The FGC is a wonderful place, and it's always wonderful to see the FGC pull together for times like these and for things like these. You know, it's been an incredibly great cause. You know, the Raiden Science Foundation. Lots of work still to be done, you know, so hopefully today's stream or tonight's stream or this morning's stream for all of us collectively has just done something to help that, you know, because it's such a wonderful thing to really push towards, because of just how many lives it can change, you know, and that's the most important thing.
Absolutely. Darth Arma, man, how you feeling? Thanks for joining us tonight. You got any last words for the folks?
No, just big thank you to everyone watching. Big thank you to everyone who donated and everyone who, you know, made this possible. A lot of moving parts, not only just, you know, putting on tonight's show, but the whole season of IKFK. I'm excited to see the finale. I'm excited to see more events related to Fight for Rare, and if you guys aren't following them on their socials, please do. Just stay in touch and see how you can help in the future, whether that's coming into the stream to help motivate the support and getting the word out there, or if it's making any kind of financial contribution. Any bit of it is appreciated. They're awesome, and they're doing so much good in this world. And thank you guys for commentating with me. I know we kind of went through the grinder here, but it was a ton of fun. It was so much fun seeing this.
You don't get to thank the rest of us. I have to thank the rest of you, because it's midnight where I am, but it's much later where the rest of you are. So please, thank you so much for joining me, my co-stars. It was a hell of a show. I enjoyed it from start to finish. Hopefully we can do it again soon. There's going to be more Fight for Rare events in the future. Keep your eyes peeled. Until next time, hug your loved ones, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and happy Halloween, everybody. Peace out.
When people need help, people show up. And that is one of the most powerful aspects of what we know as our fighting game community.
So if you guys are listening out there, please think about just supporting the cause, and, you know, making sure that Raiden really lives as the God of Thunder as he should be.
And I think the focus there and spreading awareness where not only could it save his life, but maybe save the lives of many other kids that might have to go through this.
Find out how you can help by visiting fightforrare.org.